Hello, y'all. How are we? How are we? How's it going? What's up? What's up? How has your weekend been? I hope it's been fun and enjoyable. Welcome, Andrew. Welcome, Ability. How are y'all? How's life been? Um, Madame Schumacher, good evening. It's cold down here. Yeah, spring is not in the air. Yeah, Andrew, there's been some crazy ass snow happening. I know it's been happening down where you're at. Yeah, Ability, it's definitely winter here. It's hella winter here. There is snow everywhere. Hello, Neon Cow, welcome. And it's kind of crazy because, like, to be fair to the weather, it is still February. You know what I mean? Like, we're not technically in spring yet. Spring is like March times. So once we hit March 1st, if there's still cold and there's still snow, which there will be, then we can officially be upset. But, like, I just don't like the cold and the snow in general. So getting all the snow and, like, did y'all see what happened in, like, Maine or something? Where they got like a record breaking 33 inches or some shit. I was there like, what? What? Which was crazy because I saw that in the news that, hello, Bonnie, how are you? Are you Bonnie fan as in like FNAF? Because we do know FNAF here. We don't play it, but we do know it. We like the movies. But I always have to ask when I see names like that. Yeah, so Maine got like 33 inches of snow. Hi, Goofy. Keep up the confidence every day, all day, King. You know it. You know it every day, all day, okay? It's literally like I can't imagine being down there. I mean, I was like down there a long time ago when it was snowing and giving us crazy weather and shit. But I can't imagine like you just open the door and you can't even go anywhere because it's like all the way up your door. Hell no. There was a rectangle of snow blocking your door. Literally, that's so funny, Ability, because the YouTube chat, you guys are a little behind. So that's very funny that you said that because I just that popped up for me just after I was talking about the fact that you can have snow blocking your doorway when you open it. That's hysterical, Ability. Crazy, crazy shenanigans. Crazy. We got a dusting, no accumulation. East of us got inches and feet, but not here, thank goodness. I'm glad to hear that, Andrew. Listen, it's crazy. What the weather can do, what it can will into being, is wild work, okay? It is wild work, and I don't want the snow. Anybody who wants the snow can take the snow. Thank you very much. You can take it back. You can have it. Take the cold with you. Take the wind with you. I will always hate it. It will always be my least favorite thing on the planet. Thank you very much. And people are always like, well, you can get warmer, but you can't, like, cool yourself down. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know how fast frostbite will kill you? I think it'll kill you faster than heat stroke. Now, that might be wrong. I'm curious now. Wait, because I've been watching Dr. Mike review The Pit, and I love watching, like, the little medical-y things he does. So let me see now. Now I gotta Google it. Would frostbite or heat stroke kill you first? I should have this in my search history. Here we go. Do humans die from cold or heat quicker? Let's see. Of course, it's Reddit. Okay, and clearly I am very incorrect because literally every source says heat. You're gonna die from overheating so much faster than you're gonna die from cold. Which, alright, never mind. Shut me the fuck up. The weather I like wants to kill me. And it wants to kill me a lot faster than the cold does. I think you should reverse your camera on stream. Make us think you shaved and grew hair on the other side. What's funny, Andrew, is this is reversed. I think, right? Because if you're... No, is it... I don't know if it's flipped or not. The webcams for gamers do some dumb shit, so I don't know if it's reversed or not. I think it's flipped because this is my right side with the right hair. So if you're looking at me, then that would be correct, right? Like if I was standing in front of you, then that's the correct visual that you see. but in theory, that's not what the camera's picking up. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Hey, Theta, welcome! I think that's why we sweat. Sweat cools us down. Yes, that's a good point. And in my head, that's why I was like, oh, I'm sure cold kills you faster, right? No, apparently heat kills you faster, and I was fully incorrect. So that's why you don't listen to what random bitches on the internet say. My left, your right. Yes, Andrew. Yes. Yeah. 100%. Because Betty's on my right, my beautiful right. Look at her right there. Pet her like a little puppy. We love it. Speaking of Date Everything, y'all, I don't know if you guys saw the news, but they joined with a company or did something where they're working on making new forms of media with the Date Everything franchise. Hi, Rythan, welcome. Is that a cat in a box? That's the cutest little emoji. I fucking love it. They're working on making, like, new things. So, like, possibly TV shows, books, whatever. And I saw that post, and I was like, tabletop role-playing game with Date Everything? I would do that. Like, I'll be your GM immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to run a Date Everything tabletop role-playing game. And so I was looking into it. They do make, like, romance-style TTRPGs. Like, I've heard of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. And I've been trying to get into a one-shot to play that game, because I know I'd probably love the shit out of it. But that one's probably the most popular. But, like, I was looking at other ones, and they have ones that are, like, you know... Oh, Monster Hearts. That's the other popular one, where it's like, do you want to romance monsters? Or do you want to romance, sword magical girls? And those are the two most popular ones. But I was looking at some of the others, and there's, like, there's one for the Dread-style Jenga Tower, there's, like, a telenovela one, there's a Bridgerton one, so I think we could make a Date Everything TTRPG. And listen, all I'm saying is, Sassy Chap Games, Team 17, if you want to make a TTRPG for Date Everything, hit me up, because your girl would love to be the game master, okay? I'd love to help, so, like, hit me up. And I know this community would be hella in it. Oh my god. And that's kind of what we do. That's the other funny thing about it, is, like, every TTRPG that we've done, every original show that we've done, like our 2 Candelas and things, and the one that's currently, like, being worked on, has been done through y'all. Like, we do them live on stream. We figure out plots, we figure out characters, we do all the jazz. So it'd be really cool, because then it'd be a community creating the TTRPG game. Anyways, just putting it out there, you know. That would be a really cool collaboration. That's all, you know. Who knows? Hot is the reason spicy peppers are in Latin foods. It makes people sweat to cool off. Interesting. That's actually really interesting, because I suppose, like, a lot of warmer places do tend to have pretty hot foods. You know what I mean? And I guess it's to make you sweat and, like, get all the stuff off. Are you perchance interested in CR thoughts? Every day. All day, Theta. Hell yeah, I am. Please give me your Critical Role thoughts. Theta, I was talking with Dadley about this in the Discord server. We finally got the conversation, the emotional conversation between the 4 of them that I have been pushing for and waiting to happen. We finally got it. And of course, leave it to Matthew Mercer, of all fucking people, the former DM, to sit down and be like, no, before we go do more plot, the 4 of us need to fucking talk. You're here to raise your dead god. You're here who can't reconcile with herself the fact that you don't believe what you believe. You're here and you count as one of the people. When I say I'm gonna kill your family, I include you. Like, and Julian's like, and I plan to die on every mission we go on. Like, I was like, oh my god. Thank you for the fun fact, Twitch citizen. Yes, Theta. I thought of you in that moment. Yes! Dadley did the same thing. That's why he posted in the Discord server. He was like, Rachel, we got the moment. Oh my god. I was thrilled. Because, first of all, Ashley Johnson, god tier. When she finally was like, I can never remember the chick's name, but I can bring the goddess back. And she was like fully in tears. I was like, this is my woman. I love her. I'm still really iffy Salandri, that's the goddess's name. I'm really iffy on Salandri and the sisters and everything in it because I've said this before, but we're not going to have any reveals like this for a long ass time. I've said this before and I'll stick to it. I love it. I love the concept. I love what her character is. I love everything about it. I'm worried that it's going to devolve into, oops, she actually wasn't a great person and she was evil and bad and you were just manipulated like everybody else. And that is genuinely the last thing I want. Like, she doesn't need to be a perfect fucking beautiful god. I was gonna say human being, but she's not. But I don't want it to devolve into, yep, they sure do suck and your religion's a fucking cult. Hey, welcome, gal. Hi. How are you, queen? Thank you. You're a queen and we love you so much. Sorry, we were talking about Critical Role, so I was, like, very invested. But yeah, that's my only fear with that. But for now, we'll leave Salandri where she is. And the conversations they had were so good because Ashley Johnson full on made me like, I was like, oh, she's crying. I was like, girl, I'm so excited. Hey, Ryden's on a streak. Just got off work. Hell yeah. Listen, I won't expose any pictures, but Gal was sending me wedding dress options. And I was like, girl, some of these are beautiful. Oh my God. So it's in full swing and she looks beautiful and sexy and hot as she always does. Okay, she's gonna have beautiful marriage to her beautiful husband. It really does look like Renaissance Fair energy. Like, it looks full fantasy. That one, I was like, what, did you step out of a TV show? Some were ugly. This is true. Some of the ones you sent were ugly as fuck. But you knew they were ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very different thing if you're sending pictures and I gotta be like, do I tell her they're ugly? I didn't have to. Because you sent them and went, these suck. And I was like, she got it. She's not gonna let herself look like a fool walking down the aisle. Because I don't know the order of them, but one of the ones you sent, the bottom half literally was like, looks like they had put two separate dresses together. Like, it was so out of place. Not the connection itself, but the top and the bottom looked so separated from each other that I was like, who the fuck thought this was pretty? You know what I mean? But obviously I can't talk. But like, I was like, ooh, that one's not great. But you had it in the no pile, so I was like, cool. But some were pretty as fuck. The flowers, the flowers were beautiful. Because the other trouble when you're looking at like wedding dresses and stuff with flowers and like fantasy in quotes elements is you don't want it to go like doily. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want it to look like something that someone in the 70s, you'd put a little drink on, right? And they'd put it on the little, under their plates. The flower one, gorge. Yes. And that's why I was so excited about the flower one, was because it hit the fantasy energy, but in like a beautiful way and not like an old lady lace way. Because that's always my worry with flowers, is like, you gotta be real careful not to look like an old lady. And that one actually did the flowers really well. Like, there was enough of them to actually accent the dress and the way, and it was in the right place that the dress accented like where it would sit on your body, but there wasn't so many that it looked like a pattern, you know? Lace gives you hives. I'm not a lace bitch. I just don't like lace bitch because of the texture of it. I don't know that it gives me, everything makes me itch. That's just kind of the life of what happens when you got sensitive ass skin. But I'm not really a lace baby. Are you going traditional white or having fun with the color? Oh, you better show on your stream sometime. Keep an eye out, Rythen, because Gal will show it on her stream at some point, and you'll be able to see it. Because it's beautiful and fabulous. Girl, you're dying, same? Yes. I know the feeling, okay? I fully know the feeling. It's weird because, like, I like sheer. I like basically no clothes. You know, I like to be all out and about. But, you're gonna show it this upcoming one? Oh, y'all better be hopping on Gal's stream. You haven't picked one yet, right, Gal? You haven't fully picked one? Yes, congratulations indeed. Congratulations indeed. There's a... Is it this guy? No. Is it this guy? Kind of? It was mostly that guy. There's just he's reflecting in the light. And I can see it. Okay, cool. You have not picked one yet, though. Gonna lurk so you can nap? That's totally fine. That's totally fine. You go lurk. Go do what you gotta do. I appreciate you, gal. And when you hit that sub goal, you better come yell at us so we can all show up and see your beautiful wedding dresses on the stream. Although I already seen them. Hee hee hoo hoo, hee hee hoo hoo. But yes, go lurk. Go lurk. Take your nap. Be a queen. Yes, go fade. But Theta, yes, critical role. I was really excited because also we had possibly one of the best, besides Ashley being super emotional and beautiful, and I was like, yes, this is what I fucking wanted. Cry your eyes out, queen. State why you're here. We also had one of the emotional moments that I was fucking waiting for. Like, that was one of them. And then, so we got spoiled with the emotional moment because we got Taisha going. You wouldn't help her or you couldn't help her. And she made Alex commit to the bit. She said no, would, or could. Because to her, if it's not would, that's a huge fucking betrayal. You know what I mean? That's like literally going fully against what is essentially her religion. And I love that fucking Octus Dakotas, Alex Ward went, could. I was like, yes! Yes! Be the little necromancer. Be the little evil wizard who's so hungry to learn more and figure out how to do everything that you become a fucking mad scientist and you turn the world into chaos by trying to revive a dead god. Do it. I can literally see the point where Ivalice and Octus become the villains because they decide that they're going to raise Salandri. Octus purely because he thinks he can do it and he has to try and do this crazy shit, and Ivalice because she wants Salandri back, and they become the main like BBEG, and everybody else is like, no! Oh my god, that'd be my dream. You know what I'm saying? My dream. We did get a lot of interesting world-building light on the Shapers, including another reference to their primordial partners. Yes, Theta! So something I find really interesting about this world's gods, or this world's Shapers, is although they've not explained it super well, which I kind of wish they would do a little better, I think what I understand to be true is the Shapers were gods in the way that I view gods in universes that I make, which is they're not like, you know, all-powerful, all-knowing, immortal, creators of whatever. They rule over everything. They're the most powerful things on the planet. They are just the most powerful in their category, right? Like, sure, nobody knew how to kill them, but they figured it out, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't immortal, they weren't all-knowing. The orc dude was just the best at war, and nobody could beat his ass. And he had enough power and enough control to keep people under him and to keep people serving him. And the, one of the gods that, the god of light, or the sun? Life? I don't know what it is. I think it's the sun. The god of the sun that Takonis and Haluar were under, he wasn't like all-powerful, immortal, whatever. He just had so much, he had the ability to create life and to deal with death. So he was like the most powerful in creating humans and creating life. And so he was just at the top of that game and nobody could take him down because he was the most powerful at that thing. So, like, that's kind of what I'm getting at, is where, like, the goddess of trickery is not some crazy, immortal, all-knowing being who invented the idea of trickery. She's just the best at trickery. You cannot beat her until someone did. And now and that explains why there are power vacuums. Every time I use the phrase power vacuum, all I can hear now is fucking Vox from Has Been Hotel going, nature abhors a power vacuum. But that's why it makes so much more sense why there are suddenly these big gaps and why everybody's trying to root like the Halovars, the Taconis, the Einphasen, why they're trying so hard and scheming to take power, because they're trying to become the person who now is the most powerful in that subject and becomes what is essentially the new god, right? And the primordials, as far as I understand, I don't know that we've gotten any confirmation that the primordials are gone. We don't know if the primordial, they haven't said, there's been no truth to the word that when they took out the Shapers, they took out the primordials. Or the Shapers took out the primordials. We heard when they were going through that dwarven area that a primordial was married to a Shaper. So I'm like, I think the primordials are just the, like, naturalistic, nature-y versions who didn't get their power from people worshiping them. You know what I mean? But some more clarification on what Brennan means by that would be very helpful. Because at the moment, it's kind of like, all right, what's the difference? Why do we love these primordials? Is it just because they didn't rule over people? Were they just as powerful as all the gods and goddesses, but they chose not to take the seat of power, and that's why we like them? Like, that's kind of where I'm like, so I'd like to know more. You're volunteering at Horror Hound. Ooh. You're gonna be a cameraman, helping with interviewing movie stars and artists. Congratulations, Andrew. Oh my God, have so much fun. Andrew, especially because it's like a horror thing. Make sure you come back and you let us know how absolutely thrilling it was and how cool it was, and tell us about all the things you did. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. Excuse me. Speaking of coming back to streams and telling us stuff, March is going to be a really weird month for streaming. I posted in the Discord a pseudo schedule, but this is going to be, Wednesday's going to be our last stream. At least for a little bit of March. We might be back the second week of March and then gone again for Fan Expo. We might be back after Fan Expo. I don't really know at the moment. So it's going to be played by ear on when we are live in March. I know for a fact we will not be live next week at all. But other than that, it's going to be up and down, kind of out of the blue. So check at 7 p.m. If we're not live, then we're not live. There's some complexity in the Dwarven Holy Site. Yes, Theta. And that's why I'm so, like, I really wish we would just get a rundown. Same convention center you were at last year? That's so fun, Andrew. Congrats. That's going to be so cool. It's a nice convention site, to be honest. But Theta, that's why I'm so intrigued with, like, I want to know more of the lore. I want to understand what's going on. Like, what is the difference between a primordial and a Shaper? And is it only the fact that the Shapers were kind of like kings? You know what I mean? And the primordials decided they weren't gonna be kings. And instead they were like creating these beautiful things for people to join in on. Because if that's the case, it only further strengthens my concept that these are not gods in the way we think of gods. If that makes sense. Also, the reason why I'm so intrigued with like Ivalice and stuff is because the Shapers died 70 years ago and she's like 800 years old. 800 years old. So as far as she's concerned, Salandri died like yesterday. 70 years of mourning is not long when in her flashback, she was 50 years old and still considered a child. Like, that's not long. That's not a long time of mourning. That's like maybe a year of mourning. You know what I mean? So, I just wish, because I doubt Ashley knows, but maybe she does. That would be such a good character to be able to, like, know the lore and know the history. Like, I guess you could also say maybe she doesn't, though, right? If she's been if she was with Salandri and did not leave the Sanctuary of the Elves for 730 years, then maybe she doesn't know anything about the Primordials. Maybe Salandri didn't give them history lessons. Maybe she doesn't know anything of anything, which is fair. But it'd be very interesting to me because you're playing a character who clearly was raised in a time either when the Shapers still existed, which means the Shapers still existed like 800 years ago. But there would have been such a different finality that was happening, you know? No shoe and FF Tactics weeks? I will rewatch the dispatch videos. Yes, beep rules. That's a good way to do it, Andrew. Beep rules. What Taisha noticed was originally dedicated to the primordial of Earth and then rededicated to the Shaper of the Dwarves. Julian is able to use his knowledge of Sylvan to recognize the primordial's name. Apparently, Julian's tutors, when he was young, mentioned that the Shaper and the Primordial were married. Yeah, that's the part that's interesting, right? Is like, was this okay, it used to be Primordial of Earth, and then they were married, and then they got into a big fight, and so then it got Shaper of Dwarved? Or is it, this was Primordial of Earth, and they both loved each other, but the two factions... When Big Boy Shaper, when like the Dwarf Shaper died, the two factions were like, fuck all those primordials. Fuck all those bitches. We're gonna put up a thing here. You know what I mean? It's just very interesting because, I don't know. And it's interesting the way Abria plays Taisha because there's so much nuance and beautiful emotional intelligence and real world allegories to like, the Black community, to minorities, to prejudice in like current everyday life, and the facts of like, what's the word that they use for it? It's like when that kind of stuff is in the structure. I don't remember the term, but there's a term for that, and it's like very clearly like being allegory to that. Hey, Nocturnal Wolf Dog, welcome! Oh, you're gonna do a thing, but you're gonna have ads for 3 minutes? Sucks to be you. You don't get to do the thing for 3 minutes. That's the thing you're gonna do is the ads. Yeah, literally. But it's really institutionalized. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, systemic. Thank you, Theta. Systemic racism and institutionalized racism. Those are the words I was looking for. There's so much like parallelism to how that is in our structure to how it is in their universe. And that's not to say that it's a one-to-one comparison, because I don't think the world itself is using like the orc race as every orc is black, right? Obviously not, because Liam's playing Hallandil Fang. But that doesn't mean that you can't use those structures and those ideas and those concepts to represent that and like play with and build on those real life things that you experience and you see. And I think it's such a beautiful representation of it, and it really makes you think, because I know there was like discussion, there's so much discussion about how Taisha is played simply because of racism, but there's this beautiful discussion like in the Overture episodes when she goes down to the theater that Hal runs, and that theater used to be used for like the orc shaper god for propaganda, essentially, right? Or even just straight up war and fighting in arenas and all that kind of jazz. And Hal and like his daughter see the place as retaken, as reformed, as really like taken back from the cruelty and the horrible things that it was, and given back to be good and for the life and for the people, and used in a way that's beautiful and prosperous. But even though that's one viewpoint, the exact same people in the exact same communities, aka Taisha, can look at that theater, that reformed theater that was a place of sadness and pain and judgment and death, and be like, no, this needs to be burned to the ground. Like, you step in there and you're like, I recognize what you're doing. I'm proud that, like, I'm happy for you, and I am somewhat proud that you are able to feel like you have reclaimed this space for the people and for the goodness, and fucked all the haters. but I can't see it that way. This is always going to be a place of prejudice and harm and hatefulness, no matter what you do to it. And I do not want to be involved. And like, that's so interesting to have both of those viewpoints on a show like this, but to have both of those viewpoints that really does happen in communities, right? A simplified version is like, even among like queer folks, there's arguments about like what words you can take back, right? I know plenty of queer folks who are like, oh, nobody should be saying the F slur. And I know plenty of queer folks who say it nonstop 24/7. And so it's like, there's so many different, and neither's wrong. You know what I mean? Neither's wrong. You both have the same foothold to say, this is the way I view it, and this is the way it affects me, and this is the way I feel. And both of those things are like genuine and true. So I loved that like arena theater thing during the overture with Taisha when she was like discussing that. And I love the way that Abria plays her, giving these sort of like emotions and these feelings that are out and can parallel like that. You're back now? Welcome, Nocturnal. What were you actually gonna do? What were you actually gonna do, Nocturnal? But especially like that with the Dwarven Shaper site being one of them, when she said, what do those words mean? And the worshiper said, come back. And Abria was like, there's a visible, tangible disgust that comes over her. And then she gets rid of it. That is so intriguing. Like, it's a gorgeous way to play her, and it's a truthful way to play her. Like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. What do you think? Let me guess. So what were you talking to me about forever? Because you were procrastinating. You gonna go stretch? Are you still obsessed with it? Are you still obsessed with everything, Nocturnal? Or did you, I know you actually got work done though. I saw you when you kept popping in to tell us you got work done. Give it to me. Hi, Fox Daddy, welcome. You gonna go do the trash? Are you gonna go do the dishes? Are you gonna go, what else can I give you? Hi, Fox Daddy. How's it going, bud? How's life since we last talked? Nocturnal's having a meltdown in the chat. I love it. I love making this man have a meltdown. It's hysterical. It's very, very funny. Fox Daddy, I know last time you were in here, you were telling us about some amazing shit that was going down with Santanas? Oh God, that was going down with the Santas. They're gonna eat actual food? There's no way. If you are, fuck you for not sharing. That's hysterical. You already ate? We're so proud of you, Nocturnal. We're so proud of you. So proud of you for eating food. I mean, I shouldn't commentate on that point, to be fair, because I don't eat jack shit. So, like, I shouldn't commentate on eating food. You gotta go do your yoga for the day? As in, you haven't already done it? This isn't your, like, 10th time? Maybe you should go to a studio. Maybe if you go to like an actual studio with a teacher and a class, like other people, then you won't be so like obsessed and so using it to procrastinate, you know what I mean? You might get like good calming down and meditation, and you can make friends and all that kind of jazz. You were at work? Okay. I tried Pilates. No thanks. That shit hurts. Oh, I've never tried Pilates, but I've heard that shit is no thank you. That's like, I look at the yoga places near me and they want to do like hot yoga. And I'm like, no, I do not want hot yoga. Get your ass out of here. You want me to run around and get sweaty? Hell nah, bro. Using the hook of differing attitudes towards the Shapers, I was really struck by the brief standoff between Bayless and Hannon. The Shapers War is still happening. It's happening right here. Yes! Theta, first of all, every line in Campaign 4 is a god tier line. Every single line. Because Brendan knows how to make brilliant fucking incredible lines. So every line's a god tier line. But the Shapers War is still happening. It's happening right here. Was a gorgeous line. And also, again, I think Valus was like, she was really, like, Ashley's doing an incredible job at portraying Valus during these moments, because Hannon was literally like, what you stand for is like, you hate people and you're the bad, and what you stand for is awful, and all that kind of things. And Valus was like, you're incorrect. I do not stand nor support anything that has happened to you or the other people. That does not change the fact that it shouldn't, like, that does not change the fact that your choices are something I disagree with. You know what I mean? Like that, because that's a big viewpoint in it too, is the concept of like, well, if there are no mistakes, then why would an all-loving, all-beautiful, like, fabulous God let this happen to people? You know what I mean? Like, why would any let you suffer? And anybody who believes in any sort of, like, ethereal being or, like, all good person up above, whatever it is, right? Like the elves with Salandri, are going to have justification and reasons for it. They're going to be like, well, no, those things shouldn't have happened to you, but that's not her fault. That's people's fault. Right? And then you made the choice to, like, blame her, and she, like, they're good, all these kind of things. So it's really cool to see this, like, this dual conversation that really happens of people being like, you are in support of all these bad things happening. And her being like, no, I'm not in support of the bad things, but you did make a bad choice. Like, that was so good. So good. Joseph Pilates? Wait, y'all having a whole ass conversation. Pilates guy was a real guy? Oh, go deuces. Go what you gotta do. Go take Joseph Pilates class. You're good, Nocturnal. Go do your yoga. That's hysterical. People aren't pretzels. I don't know. Some people are pretzels. Gonna fight their family. Yeah, literally. Some people are pretzels, though. Some people can twist and turn into shapes you've never seen in your life. If you're doing that while you're little and you keep at it, you'll be flexible for, like, ever. And, man, I wish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more flexible than the average person simply because I'm tiny. But, like, that there are some bitches who are just like, wee! And they're doing, like, backflips and turnarounds, and I can't touch my toes. Dude, when I say I'm flexible, I mean, like, in certain directions. Like, my hips are very flexible. But I can't bend, like, my core don't have jack shit. I cannot touch my toes. I can't bend that way. That's not something I got. Whereas normal people can do that shit. You ended up interviewing Mark for about 2 hours? Fox Daddy, tell me all about it. Fox Daddy, tell me all about it right now. Tell me. How'd it go? What was it like? When's the video coming out? I'm so excited. Both of these people have lost people they love, and it's the other person's fault. Yes, Theta. Yes. And that's what happened when Julian was like, you need to say what you really want out loud. And she was like, I want Salandri back. And let's be clear. I just want to make one note that I think everybody's bypassing. That was not the first thing she brought up. And I get it, where it's like, I can't say this because these people are going to be against this. The first thing she said was, I could bring my family back. Sorry, excuse me, what? What happened to elves living forever? They weren't living forever just because Salandri kept them safe. There are still elves that are over, like, hundreds of years old. What the fuck happened to her family? What does that mean? What does that mean? Were they, like, fighting to not kill Salandri and then they got killed in the process? Is that why she's a sister? Did she become a sister only recently? Well, I mean, the sisters have to be recently because they're mourning. But you know what I mean? Like, what is that all about? Because that's who she wants to revive. But also, yeah, it's this beautiful thing of, like, it came out in that discussion where she was like, I could bring Salandri back. And Taisha was, like, so clearly on the, oh, you want to bring back an oppressor. You want to bring back a horrible person. You want to bring back, like, what I think is one of the worst people to ever exist. Fuck that guy. And to her, this is why I want so badly, I'm praying that this is the case, I want Salandri to have genuinely been a loving and supportive and fabulous, like, person to the elves. Because if she's not, you lose so much nuance. You lose so much real life shit that happens where you can have somebody who is the best possible person to you on the entire planet, and yet they've done horrible, awful, disgusting things to other people. And that's a real thing that you have to reckon with. And I don't personally think there is a right or wrong answer. I think there's just an answer that you choose. And a lot of people disagree with that, right? There are a lot of people who are on the, no, if they do something wrong enough, then nobody should be with them. Nobody should be on their side. Nobody should be supportive. Nobody should be helping them. They should just be like thrown out and cast away or whatever. And there are people who are like, we don't believe that anyone ever should be alone regardless of how horrible stuff they've done, right? Like the whole death penalty argument of like, no, we don't believe there is a crime that is worth the death penalty versus no, there's some lines that cross where it could be worth that. And that's the exact same, although different category. It's the exact same conversation that they're having. And so that's why I'm really hoping that they keep the concept that Salandri was like the best person on the planet, legitimately like Mother God herself, and loved the elves. Elves don't deserve happiness? Get out of here, bro. We're even talking like Legolas style elves. We're not even talking like little Santa Christmas elves. Although I guess there could be. But it's D&D, so probably not. But because that is a real, true thing. And I love that all these conversations and nuances and thought-provoking things are coming out in Campaign 4. Because I'm not really involved in the fandom. I like to scroll through and see people react to episodes, and I like to see artwork. I don't jump too far into the fandom because I don't fucking like people. Like, as much as I love people, I don't like people. So I don't get that involved, but it's very funny to create such thought-provoking and intelligent, like, discussions that don't have a right answer, and then see lots of communities in your fandom go, no, there is a right answer. It's this one. You're wrong for thinking the other one. Like, and I just sit there and I laugh my ass off like, you guys must be children. You're either children or you're hilariously sheltered. Like, there is no right or wrong. There is simply what you live with and what you can live with. And that's why I love the Ivalice Octus triangle. Julian's just there to kill a bitch. Julian's just there to kill people, and honestly, I support him. But the three of them, ooh. Why not both sheltered children? Yes, Fox Daddy, yes. Santa elves are fine, but the others not so much. Hey, Legolas is hot, and I'll fight a bitch, okay? Mark and I hit it off so fast, we started talking about voice acting, and it turned into a conversation about singing and auditioning, and how voice directors fit into video games and more. Wait, that's so cool! I'm so glad the interview went well, and you guys had a good time. You can always tell when you like really have got somebody who loves what they do, and they want to talk, and they want to chat, and they want to give you like everything and anything. Oh my God, Fox Daddy, congrats! I'm so happy for you! You've got more people to interview too, right? Did they reschedule? Oh, I got hiccups already. Did they reschedule stuff with you? Would you accept Salandri was a good individual, but participated in an oppressive system? And the fandom is fighting the Shapers War. I love it. The fandom is literally fighting the Shapers War, which is hysterical to me. It's hysterical to me. For your other statement, Theta, I actually think Salandri was a good individual, but participated in an oppressive system is kind of what I'm referring to. I would even argue that perhaps that might not even be controversial enough. Like, I would be I'm fine if that's the answer. I would still be fine if the answer is, like, she personally did some shit, but she was beautiful, the best person ever to this other group. Because that does happen. It does happen, right? But I'd be totally fine, because my thought process is, Salandri is the best person, this is the way I'm going to phrase it, Salandri is the best person ever to the elves. 100%, absolutely nothing wrong. I would say Mother Teresa, but Mother Teresa's got scandals. She's like the best fucking person ever to these albs. Absolutely 100% morally, Jesus. But she does not stand against the atrocities that one of her fellow shapers, aka the god of war, the orc god, who is doing horrible, awful, disgusting things, she does not fight against him. She does not stand against him. She does not rescue his people, right? And I'm thinking this is going to be the answer, but they cannot get lower than this, right? This is where I draw, what you said is where I draw the line. That needs to be the lowest they go. The lowest they go needs to be like, okay, she was the best person, but for hundreds of years, she watched and knew and did nothing about the other people who were suffering. And that, I think, is a beautiful allegory for current times, for one. But it can't be, that has to be the worst that they do. And when I say worst, I mean it can't be, and she was also bad to some of the elves. No. Because now you've lost it. Now you've lost it, right? Now we're getting, oh, she seemed perfect, but actually she sucks in a bunch of ways. No. If I need one half of her to be genuine. Like, all the shapers can't have been crazy evil BBEGs, or you're losing the allegories. Some of them can be, because some motherfuckers out there are Hitler and other people I can't name, so I'll probably get shipped out of the country. But there are awful, horrible, disgusting people who have no goodness in them whatsoever. But that is not the majority of people. And so I'm like, please, there has to be at least one shaper, like, that did at the most of their baddies, or the least of their baddies, however you want to phrase it, let the oppressiveness happen, right? And my guess is that's what if they're doing this correctly, that's what they'll do with her, where she will be the embodiment of the poem, where it's like, when they came for such and such, I did nothing. When they came for such and such, I did nothing. When they came for me, there was no one left. That would be the embodiment of her to properly, like, display something like this. Mark told me he looked into my past interview. I don't think I've ever had somebody I was going to interview do research on me. Wait, that's so cool, Fox Daddy. Oh, how sweet that he actually looked into your work. Hi, Moon. Hello. How are you, friend? I have one coming up. Oh, you have an interview. I have an interview coming up this Wednesday that was supposed to happen a few weeks ago. And now the same PR guy that linked me up with Mark has offered me a chance to interview Patricia Somerset, the modern voice of Zelda. Oh, Fox Daddy, let me be very clear. You were so lovely and fantastic with Mark that he probably said something good to the PR guy. And the PR guy was like, you were awesome. Let me give you more people. Yay! We love connections and beautiful all reaching out of stuff. Oh my gosh. If you get to interview Patricia, the voice of Zelda herself, okay? Beautiful. You better come back into this chat and tell me how that went. You better, okay? If you think my Zelda fanboy ass will not be mad if you interview Zelda and do not come back and tell me, I'll be so mad. I hope that happened. That's exactly what happened to Fox Daddy. Because that's the thing, right? Is if you are a genuine and a good and an engaging person, like you were, because you were nice, you were genuine, you probably had really well thought out questions, you kept the conversation flowing, and he really liked doing the interview with you. And they do say stuff. Like, when you have an agent and managers and you can, do all these fancy shit, you do tell those people, you are like, hey, I really liked this person. If they want to connect again, let's work with them. Or like, oh, it was a fabulous time. We did such or such. And then vice versa, too. If you don't like them, right, you will also let the folks know. But it's not just if you don't like people. It's also if you like people. So Fox said, you should be proud of yourself. Because that means he had a really good time with that interview. I'll let you know if we get anything going, and I'll add in any questions you have for her. Yo, that's so funny. I don't even know if I have questions for her. Like, genuinely, I don't even know I have questions. I just think that you're talking to somebody who got to do something really cool, which is like voice a character that's from a huge franchise that has never before had a voice. And that's like really, really impressive. And I didn't know her. I don't think I know her from much before she like got to be Zelda, which is also very cool. Let me see. I'm looking, but I don't think so. Okay, so she is in stuff, but nothing that like I would watch or know of. Yeah, so like that's super cool that she was able to be that. Damn. Mark even mentioned he would be happy to do another interview. I'm happy with the amount of people who enjoy speaking with me. Yay! Fox Daddy, I enjoy speaking with you every time you're in the chat. Every time, Fox Daddy. I had no worries whatsoever that you would absolutely rock it. And I'm glad that you finally got the chance and you got to be amazing. And again, let me know when it comes out, because it's a video that's going on your channel, right? So let me know when it releases. Make sure you make like shorts content of it, because you know like the shorts clips and stuff will do real well on TikTok and all that jazz. And I'll share them. If you do any Insta Reels, I can share those. I don't know if I have... I technically have TikTok, but it's all pre-scheduled. I don't actually open the app and look at any videos or do anything like that. I just pre-schedule the TikToks to go out. So like, I don't know about that. But I'm checking Instagram quite a bit. So, because that gives me non-stop notifications. It's annoying as shit. So I can always do the reels with them. And I don't think YouTube, you can share other people's shorts yet. I don't think they have reposts, but I will like the video. Because of course I will like the video. I would like the videos you put out, Fox Daddy, because that is what it is about. That is what everything is about. Okay, I think that's, my brain has like left the vicinity. Oddly enough, I did a few short clips on TikTok. I have to get better at that. Maybe I should do more short interview videos. You don't necessarily have to do like specifically for shorts, but if you clip your interviews, right? Like you do your interviews in your long format in order to make like YouTube videos and stuff, but you need to like clip them to be real quick, like under 60 seconds shorts content, because that way you're getting both your regular videos that you want and you can get some shorts going. Like my one big purchase this year is our lovely shorts editor, Rama Young. I'm like, all right, you're gonna be on full schedule for like the year, because the shorts really, really help in the algorithm. And they vary on how well they do. I wish I understood the algorithm more, because I can use the exact same hashtags, and I can use the exact same like the exact same hashtags, the exact same emojis or titles or whatever it is. And different shorts will do worse than others. And I wish I knew why, but I'm just not that handy about it. Do I cosplay? I do, Leaf. Welcome. How are you? I do cosplay. I used to cosplay more back in the day, before conventions kind of became my job. Was harder to cosplay when it's your job. But when I was going to that for fun, I think my first ever cosplay, I was Raven from Teen Titans. And I like handmade the little things on her belt and all of that. And I got the gems and the purple like Party City wig. Oh my gosh, it was fabulous. What do you cosplay as? I'm assuming if you're asking, then you cosplay as things too. It'll be on YouTube first for a few days, and after that I'll release it on TikTok and other socials in pieces. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I hate the short format algorithm. It changes way too much. Yeah, it's really annoying, because like I will have shorts. Like I've had shorts on Instagram that will do like 3,000 or 4,000 views. and they're the exact same hashtags and edited by the exact same person for the exact same game, which is Date Everything. And then the next short with all of those exact same things will get like 100. And I'm like, what is it? And it's scheduled to be posted at the exact same time on, the same days as they all get posted on. And so I'm like, what is going on? And I wish I could understand why it does that, where sometimes it absolutely loves them and other times it's just like, not today, even though you've changed nothing. And it's really annoying and frustrating, and I wish I understood why and how it did that more. So what I've been doing is I go back to my older like shorts and TikToks and I delete them and I repost them. Like ones that are like months and months ago. I will delete them if they didn't do well and I'll repost them to see if they can do better. They oftentimes end up still doing just the same amount, which makes me think that it has to be something in the video itself that the AI is like hearing or seeing and it doesn't like. Hi, Jamie. How are you, Queen? You need help for a puppet from FNAF or Jax from TADC. It's going to be your first cosplay. Ooh, congratulations. Oh my gosh. First cosplays are a little terrifying. Best advice I can give you is be confident in yourself and love whatever you end up wearing. Even if you think it's not good enough, it's so good enough because you tried. And that's all that matters, is that you tried and you put the effort in. The puppet from FNAF, I'm pretty sure I know what that looks like. Let me see. Puppet from FNAF. Yes, that's the little with the long arms and little teardrops. I don't know if I know the other one. Jax from TADC. Is that the circus one? Because I have not watched the circus one. It is. I've not watched Amazing Story. So they're both kind of like same body structure, so to speak. I would say it depends what you want to do. You could go full morph suit. Like you could get a purple or a black morph suit and then create like a mask and put on some clothes, which would work for either one. Because you could create the mask and then wear it like a real mask for the puppet, or you create the bunny head as a mask and wear it as a mask. So either one of those could work. That would probably be what I would advise you. If you're not going to do morph suit and you want it to be more casual, then I would say reinterpret what they look like into like wearable outfits. Because that's always really cute. When you just kind of like theme your stuff in colors. And maybe you have like a bow tie in the color or boots in the color and you get like bunny ears from the store and a little tail. That shit can be cute too. That shit can be, and it'll come across as you still cosplaying the character, but in more of like what they call a closet cosplay way, where it kind of feels like a humanoid version of the character. And those are really fun. If I do Jax, my friend will be N, or Puppet, she will be Charlotte. Ooh. Both of those are cool. Both of those are really cool. I would say go with whatever makes you more excited. Go with whatever makes you more excited. If you were to take a coin right now and say heads is the puppet and tails is Jax, and then flip the coin, and then whichever one it lands on, it's not about which one it lands on. It's about are you happy that it landed on that side? So you can assign like heads to Puppet and tails to Jax, then flip the coin and see what it says. And if when you see what it says, you go, yes, then you want to do that one. If you go, oh, then you want to do the other one. Psychological trick. As I eat my Hershey Kisses. They're melting because I have the heater on. Fan Expo Cleveland, March 13th to the 15th? Yes. Andrew, I have a gig next weekend. That's why I'm not live. We're not going to be live next week because I have a gig. And then we might be live the week in between. We're going to see how I feel. And then we'll be off and disappeared because of the Fan Expo jazz, which will be super fun. I'm really excited. I'm so excited to bring the giant box to Fan Expo. I'm hoping that we go there. We have a fabulous, beautiful time. What's funny is we're in the board game room. So we're going to be doing our stuff in with the board game people while people are like casually playing board games. And I'm so curious as to what board games are going to be in the room. Where I'm like, okay, do I want to be nonstop busy? Yes, of course, absolutely I want to be nonstop busy. But if I get a break time, am I bringing lunch back and playing board games in the board game room? You know how much your girl loves board games. Like, if they've got good board games, I might just be. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing. So it's going to depend on what they got there and how busy we are. But I'm praying we're nonstop busy. That's why Motor City is always my favorite convention, because we are nonstop busy. We there's not a second we have to breathe, to pee, to eat, to drink. We just go, 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 go. I flipped the coin and I'm doing puppet? Hell yeah! Congrats, Leaf. Congrats. Have fun. Have fun making that cosplay. Cosplay is so much fun to work on. Like, it's one of those things where you can sit there and you can, like, really get inspired and get into it. And tell your friend to have fun, too. Are you guys going anywhere with your cosplays, or are you just creating them? Either way is good, but I know you guys will have fun making them. Okay, while we chat, I'm going to pull up Final Fantasy so we can play a little bit. So let me pull it up. Because we can finally, like, move around the map, thank God. Let's see. Okay. We get our little Switch Joy-Cons working, okay. Move us over. Alright, alright. So, we are able to do a bunch of little things and see all the jazz. So there was new Outfitter stuff here.
In particular,
so we can look at these.
With me.
Oh, you already tried the Makeup Comic-Con in Erie? Hell yeah! Oh my goodness! Have so much fun! Comic-Cons are the most fun jazz ever. I love anime conventions and comic conventions. They're the best. If you ever see us at one, come take our event. I'll be like, oh, you're the person with the cool cosplay. Okay, let's see what we got. A sleep blade. A wide-bladed sword with a midnight blue handle. It has the power to put the opponent into a deep slumber. Has a chance of inflicting sleep. Okay, it looks like it's the exact same stats. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Do you have one better than an Aegis shield? Holy shit, 10,000. A shield resembling the breastplate worn by a god. Enhances both the wearer's arcane prowess and resistance. While equipped, it raises magic attack power. Okay, we don't really have any magic attacks, so I don't know that he needs that. He does need a headpiece, though. Diamond helm. A helmet adorned with magical jewels of extraordinary hardness. Hell yeah. You can wear that. Diamond armor. Armor that has been studded with incredibly hard gemstones. Let's go for it. We only have 40,000, so we're going to be a little careful. Jade armlet. Hell yeah, that sounds great. Okay. A bracelet cut from precious stone and carefully polished. Helps maintain the wearer's sense of time. While equipped, grants immunity to stone and stop. Ooh, those are both pretty good. Elven cloak. Come on. Short cloak made of especially thin fabric, but it ups the stuff. And then there was one more. Germanus. Boots with a snug fit that greatly increase the wearer's mobility. While equipped, raises the movement of jump. It raises the movement and jump attributes. Okay. I'm not going to Comic-Con Erie as far as I know. Especially not if it's recent. Like it's going to be soon. But I travel to conventions with my voice acting workshop. So
This
I'm
is your
announcing
grand
ones at all,
Is
like
all to your
Instagram.
liking.
I announce all the ones I go to. So who knows? Maybe I'll be near you at some point. You never know. Yes, Jamie, we do
Many
got
thanks.
this. I believe in us. Okay. Nothing new here. Mithril bow is two-handed. Brigadine and protect. He's got the protect on. I might put everybody back on elven cloaks, to be honest. I just really like having people on cloaks.
This is your... You won't be disappointed.
Ooh, main gauche. Knife is useful for offense and defense. 640 versus 510. Okay. I'll take it. Nothing. And we're going to put some cloaks on these guys. Because I like having that cloak
This is your... Many
dodge
thanks.
chance. It's just very helpful. No staffs, no hats. Oh, she can't use the elven one? That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
This is your... You won't be...
Okay, now
May I come back?
we need to do some equipping of the stuff we took off of those guys. Because she can wear all of the golden things. Oh, but she's already upgraded. Okay.
Yeah.
Can she wear armor like that? Or no? A beret? Hairpin adorned with a crimson gem while equipped grants immunity to various stat. Oh, is this from, this is the sister that's with us. Okay. Oh, always a plane, Andrew. When I'm traveling, it's almost always a... Well, if it's for my own stuff, it's a vehicle. It is an automobile. But when I'm gig working, I'm usually on a plane for gig working. It is unfortunate but true. I do not like... Well, it's not that I dislike planes. It's just that, like... Alright, let me get all these people back first. Hold on. Let me get all these people back. It's not that I dislike planes. It's that I get motion sick. And so I haven't yet to figure out exactly how to stop that from happening. I'm working on it. And if I can figure out how to stop that from happening,
That's the spirit.
then I won't be so anxious.
I am happy to report a monument.
It just...
I'd consider
And
that.
then I'll be totally fine with planes.
It was a complete success
Because the
in
thing
every
is...
sense. I for...
We also...
Congratulations. Your standing as a treasure hunter has
Cool.
improved.
I didn't know that was a thing. Very cool.
I'd consider that.
Okay. Because I love to travel, and flights are totally fine in the sense of the flight itself. Like, I'm not afraid of the flying itself. I'm not afraid of heights or anything. They just make me sick. But they put me to sleep as well. So if I could figure out a way to not get sick, then all the anxiety would be gone. Except for the TSA stuff. Like, TSA pre-check would be nice. Start talking like a valley girl? Oh, I can.
Thank you.
It's not as hard as you think it is. We got all the accents in the world when you're a voice actor.
Good day to you.
All
You're
right,
interested.
let's
An
see.
errand. Right then.
The task was a great success. Does any...
Our fortune...
Another...
Tower
From
of
this
Babel.
day forward, you're a fully fledged adventurer.
Oh, cool.
I'd consider that.
All right, we got a bunch
Anything
of
else not
progress,
today
and we
in
got
the camp?
everybody back, which is good. So let's see here. Because we got our high ones back, too. So let's see if there's anything for Concessa. She's already got a battle folio. No shields. Wizard's hat is probably going to be the best for her. Wizard robe, okay. Mage cloak, she's already got on. Okay. He's already got wizard's mage, mage staff, okay. Alicia, that's right, we gave her the big stuff. She can take a little beret, that's fine. Brigandine, all of those are said for, and that's spoken for, okay. Labian's got good stuff as well, because I think the closed helmet is better than, like, all the golden jazz. So we have an extra golden armor, but I don't know if we have anybody who can wear the golden armor. Serendipity's already got it on. She can take a different cloak if we had one. Power gauntlets, shoes. Raise the magic attack power. Yeah, we can give her a mage cloak. But everything else is pretty... I don't think the monks can do any weapons, so... We don't have any headpiece for him. No other vests. We could put him back on a mage cloak, which I think we'll do. You should do an accent with the TSA and throw them a curve. That would be very funny. Actually, that'd be kind of hysterical. Could do like a whole, like be one of those TikToker people that prank people. And be like, I'm doing an accent at the TSA to see if they believe me. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. We'll keep Morgant with a pistol. He's got a beret, brigandine, mage cloak, okay. Syriac can have a pistol as well. I don't think there's any of those. Cloak, he can put the mage one on. There's no other, does he need the hat or the beret? He's a chemist, so like, he doesn't really need the magic. So we're gonna put the beret on him, I think. And then Mustadio. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. So we had everybody pretty much like outfitted well. So let me sell some of this shit now. Oh, we're already here. So let's see if I can sell some of this shit.
What is it you're selling?
Ooh, healing staff. Oh, because now that we have the sister, I don't remember her name, Alma or something like that, because she's a healer. She's a cleric. So we have healing staffs now. Imbue with the power of the spirits when attacking, restores the target's HP. Yeah, because you bonk people on the head with the staff instead of like shoot people. Ooh, mithril gun. Ew. Oh wait, this is the things we have. Whoops. I'm like, wait a second, these are cool. It's shit we have. Okay. Go ahead and sell one of those. Sell the dagger. Think I saw that. Sell a pistol. And then I think everything, we have to keep the harp because we don't have that job yet. We don't have anybody in that job. We'll sell the wizard's hat.
A pleasure.
We're gonna keep the barrette because that's on our little cleric girl. And then everything else is good there. We have an extra golden armor. I guess I can sell it. Might as well, right? And then extra mage cloak. That's fine. The red shoes, the power gauntlets. We're not gonna be equipping any of this stuff anymore, so raises magic attack power and movement. Maybe those. We're gonna sell the leather cloaks. And we'll keep the protect rings just in case. After the pat down, I'd ask them, was it as good for you as it was for me? Saw a few pranks that did that. Some laughed and some didn't. Yeah, I can imagine you'd have to have the right audience for that. Like, if you don't have the right audience, that's not gonna go over well.
May I be of further? Who needs outfitting?
I don't think they're gonna have any new outfitted stuff. So I really only want to check for errands and stuff like that. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna check for all the errands and jazz. I'm not gonna do little baby fights at the moment. Okay, so can't do anything there. I'm not fighting. Okay, tavern, errands, nothing here. This one is also grayed out, I think, but that might just be the way it looks. It is just the way it looks.
Welcome.
Okay.
Nothing. Will that
None
be all
here. Okay. Let's go back up.
Welcome.
Okay, check this
Wanna
one.
earn some gil?
All right, we've got
Who'd
two
you have
here.
in mind?
We're gonna send level 3. We've got a bunch of. We're gonna send out our normal level crew.
How many
who's
days?
very
For
low
anyone?
level.
I'll see. Who's going?
And we'll do this one. I think actually we're gonna send out our higher leveled folks on this one, maybe. 7. Nah, maybe we should do the other crew. I'm trying to figure out because we can do some grinding with some of these other folks. Level 4, 5, 2. She's only level 2 because that's Eustacia, who we switched over. Because we were like, damn. She's level 8, so we could switch her out as something else. Since she's also now maxed out. But let's do these guys first, I think.
How long will anyone use? I'll say to the
dispatch them.
Anything else? Thanks.
Because we can just run around. We can run around. We just run around to get them back, so... Skip all the random encounters, thank God.
Welcome.
See if there's any... Ooh, there's one
What'd you
here.
have in mind?
Okay, we'll send out this crew. And Alicia.
How long? Anyone you... I'll see. Will that be all? Come back soon then.
Beautiful. I know there's a way to, like, actually check that I probably should be doing, if we're being honest here. Oh, the Royal City has some in and of itself. Okay, well, let's take the ones that are here, then.
A warm... You're interested, then?
Errands.
Who you sending?
Abandoned mine. 1, 2, and 3.
How many days? Anyone you... I'll see.
I'm literally just gonna walk around and send
going?
anyone. 1. Oh, he's level 17, so let's send 1, 2.
How long will you put... Anyone you... Understand? Will that be all? Thanks.
Okay. So now we're just gonna walk around until we get them back. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, 4 down here. So let's walk back down to him. This is very funny. We're just gonna keep walking. Units have returned. Perfect.
Welcome.
Okay.
Want to earn some gift? You've some new...
Thank
right,
you.
Then.
I do not care about the actual
I'd
report.
consider that. Anything
Okay.
else? Thanks.
Beautiful. And then we'll walk. Ooh, there's still one here, huh, that I have out. So we'll walk back up to this guy and see if the units come back. Okay, the units came back. Beautiful. This is very funny. We're just kind of progressing the timeline. I'm assuming the time doesn't mean anything. We'll find out, but
You're interested
I don't think it'll be that
right,
important.
The task concluded successfully.
Okay.
Never
I wonder if they
consider
can
that.
fail a task.
Anything else? Come
I
back.
never have considered if they can actually fail a task or if it's just like the days depend on what you get, you know, as like rewards. I don't actually know.
A warm welcome. That's the... You've some... Right, then.
It was a
This way we can
monumental
get everybody
success.
back.
It goes to but most
What? I'd consider that.
They got a little
Will that be-
wonder.
thank you.
How cute. Oh, there's a new
warm
one
welcome.
available.
Want to earn some... Who you sending?
All right, send the folks who just came back. We'll send the lower folks. Boop. Oh. That
How
one.
long will you... Anyone... Understand?
Beautiful.
Need anything? Thank...
And then we got these guys to get back.
Good day to you. You're interested then. And Aaron's out. Right, then.
'Twas not less than miraculous, I tell.
'Tis an... Oh.
A fine treasure
Oh,
you found
that's
there.
terrifying. Cal Cabrina? First popular in regions where other forms of amusement were few, these dressable dolls are now many a young girl's treasure. It is said their lifeless eyes harbor the souls of lost owners. Yeah, it certainly looks that way. Uh-huh.
I'd consider that.
That's
And Aaron-
terrifying. All right.
then.
We finished the task with aplomb. We were each...
We were met.
A fine
Oh, they keep
I'd
getting
consider
wonders. It's so cute. I think they're
Need anything?
references to
Thank
other
you.
Final Fantasy games, from what I understand. Although I could be wrong, I suppose. Let's go ahead and check what still has Magic City of Garland. Okay, they have one. We're just
Good
gonna
day to
send
you.
everybody
That's the
out
spirit. Who you
on
sending?
errands, like beep, beep, and beep.
How long? Anyone? Very well. Need anything
Beautiful.
else? Thank you and for...
Who else has errands? Progress, none. Not accepted. Mining town. Oh, it was up here the whole time. Wow, what do you know? For some reason,
Welcome.
this town did
Make
not
one
occur
earns.
to me.
Who's going?
One. I don't know why it always goes back to the front
How many
runners,
days?
but
Anyone
fair
understood?
enough.
Will that be all? Thank
Okay. Any other ones? None. Ooh, yep, one at Egros. All right, all the way back to Egros we go. Oh, shoot. Well, I clicked fight, so I guess we're fighting this one. I don't even know who's left in my party to fight it, but we'll find out. I clicked fight by accident. I don't think there's any way to back out of it, so we're gonna have to go for it. Who do I got? Who do I got available, and who am I fighting? Oh, easy money. Easy money. We'll take some of our lower
Very
leveled
well.
folks to get them leveled up.
We're sure to
They're
win.
all pretty well leveled,
Ready
but
and willing.
it's chill. What is she? 17, 16, 14. Oh, 14. Yeah,
Aye.
because we couldn't take Bertram to the big fight. That's right, he is level 14. Okay. And then 16.
I am ready.
Okay.
No turning back.
No turning back. Ramsey, you're not even here, bro. Get out of here. Alright, we'll do the little fight. How cute. Eustacia is training to be a monk now because she mastered being a squire, which was kind of crazy, to be honest. Didn't know you could master being a squire, but you can. So she's in another job. All right, let's pull off some romance. Bertram's favorite thing. Oh, I'm not quite in range. Whoops. Okay, we'll go up here, because then we'll definitely be in range. Steal that heart, baby. Steal his heart. Aw, damn, we missed. Alright, we'll move her up here, because I think she can hit a black magic from here. Yes, she can. Okay. So, Blizzard does 65. Thunder does 65. Fire does 130. Will Fire kill him? I bet Fire will kill him. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna do Fire. Kill that bitch. Alright, we'll move Kinsessa in as well. Since she seems to be shit at her job, man. I really should probably change her to another class, but boy, oh boy, she just doesn't seem to be good at it at all. Steal some MP. It only deals 1, huh? He doesn't have a lot. Alright, she really can't do much. Oh, can she attack from here? Ah, shoot, I already clicked it. Alright, we'll move him in too. I don't know if he hits from here. Ooh, he's close, but not quite. So we'll just put some fun little... It won't do anything, but we'll up the white magic so he can get some job experience in it. Although, I wonder if he gets job experience from Cure if it doesn't heal anyone. Oh, I guess he doesn't. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll move her in. So she can attack some foes. Wah! Hit with that axe.
We can win this.
I'm gonna move him in and have him, like, steal some XP or something. He doesn't get to do that very often, so let's do it. See, but he only steals, like, 12. I'm like, geez, bro. And he misses! Jesus, this is why I don't have him do that. Okay. We know Fyra kills these bitches, so I think I'm just gonna fire him. Ooh, only 147, so it won't kill this bitch. Interesting. Alright, well, that's good to know. Okay, that's baby amount of damage. He's running. Yeah, that'll do a good chunk because she's in, like, the waiting pose. Okay. So she should be able to kill him then. We'll go ahead and do that. So at least she can get some experience. Because otherwise, they don't get any if they don't hit.
Never.
Which is frustrating. How much damage does he do just by hitting the guy? Only 18, huh? Alright, we'll back up 1. And we'll cast some black magic. 34. 34. 77. There we go. Blizzard goes off and kills the boy. We love it. Not sure why it hit her. She was nowhere in that range. I wonder why that worked. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. Eustacia is a god and we love her, so we will continue to do some damage. I'm gonna let Bertram come in. I guess we won't do the experience thing because that clearly didn't work, so we'll just let him kill. Cool. Alright, alright, alright. Greatest contribution, Kinsessa. Yeah, okay, sure. Sure she is. She's not very good at her job. Alright. Let's bring back the tavern people.
Right then.
I am happy to report a monumental...
We had yet...
Mirage
Congratulations.
Tower.
Your standing as an adventurer has improved.
Hey, adventurer level 2.
I'd consider that. This
I
is
don't know
how-
what that
Are you gonna
means,
thank
but fair enough, I guess. Oh, it means we get new errands. Okay. Where do I get those errands? Oh, there's one here? Oh, okay. It
Good
just
day to
needed
you.
me to,
That's
like,
the
log
story
all
you
the
had
way
in
out
mind.
in order to do it. Okay, we'll send these 3 back through.
How many anyone understood? Need anything? Thank you.
Where else did we get them? Oh, not accepted at Egros. We got another one at Egros. Okay. There we go.
A
Tavern.
warm welcome. That's the spirit.
I'm just
What did
sending
you have in
everybody on like little errands. It's very
How long would
funny.
anyone use very well. Anything else I can... Thank you.
Okay, I think that was the last one that we would send because it's none. Progress, none. Report ready. Progress, none. Okay, so we can go back here and get the report, which is lovely.
Good date. Rumors.
Oops.
Anything else I can help? You're interested. You've some... Right.
Fabulous.
The
Get
task
that
ended
back.
with the best possible. Oh,
I'm not gonna
I'd
read these
consider
at
that.
all. This is
Anything
not
thank-
plot. I don't need to know about their little adventures. Not some shit I find intriguing. All right, we'll go pick the guys up here. At this one.
A warm welcome. That's the spirit. An errand.
Get that
Right then.
report.
It was a monumental success.
Damn,
we
he's happy
I'd
about
consider
it.
that.
I don't know who
This
that
is
voice actor
Will
is,
that
but
be
he
coming?
was ready. He said, it's a monumental success. Okay, sir, if you're sure. We will keep walking until we get them done again. There we go. Units are
Good
returning
day to
from
you. That's the
errands
spirit.
every
An
day.
errand. Right then.
The task concluded successfully
Okay,
and
I
You
don't
were
think
what?
it's possible
Furthermore-
for them not to
I'd
do it
consider that.
successfully. Because
Anything else? Thanks.
I've yet to have a single one fail. Which, like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Because then I will jinx myself, but I don't think
Good
they
day to you.
can.
You're interested. You've some new... Right then.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but my sentence.
I'd consider that. Need
I
anything
will
else?
say, though, that got us a shit ton of money. That got us a shit ton of money. Which is good, because then we can buy all the things we want. And it gave us a new one.
A
Okay, I'll take
warm
the new
welcome.
errand.
That's the... Who'd you have in mind?
We'll go back to the original 3 here. I send all the low-level guys.
How long will you put... Anyone... Understood. Need anything else? You're interested then? Anything else? Thanks.
Okay, and I don't think there's any other new ones, right? Nope, okay. So, now we can buy a bunch of cool shit. Does this have any, like, new outfitter stuff
Welcome.
we can
It's a
get?
good choice.
Sleep Blade, Aegis Shield. He's not gonna, he doesn't really use magic, though. Oh, he is level 8. Wait, okay, so you know what we need to do? And I think Josian's level 8 now, too. What we need to do is change off some of their... Yeah, we gotta change off of some of their jobs, because they've gone up as high a level as they can go. No more available. I don't think we need it, but I'm going to do equip swords, maybe. And we're going to move him off of the knight, because he's fully done it here. I think, Daddy was telling me he gets really good squire stuff, so we're going to
Feels
change him
good.
to a squire. And we're going to make his secondary one be Arts of War, like the knight stuff, since we have all of those. And then let's do more, see what we can learn here. Super low. He's got a high chemist amount, but we're probably holding them for something. Oh, because we don't know what we're going to need next. That's why. 29, 36, 89, 278 on a white mage. We're going to hold that. 325 we're going to hold. 297 on a thief we're going to hold. 157 hold. And then that's it for him. Okay. So now he can start getting better at jobs. Emmerich's at 7, 5, 7, 8. It is Josian. It's our chemist with a gun. Our chemist with a gun has officially mastered her class. Although we haven't unlocked all of her abilities as a chemist, though. So we might keep her on chemist just to try and get the job points up there. Because she can't quite use an elixir yet. I can give her the X potion. Everything else, I'd maybe throw items I'd probably take for her. I do love our chemist with a gun. She's fabulous. Oh, we haven't learned Maiden's Kiss yet either. Or eye drops. She's still, okay. I might leave her on chemist because she still has quite a few that she could learn here. So I might want to keep those. 195, 139, 300 on thief, huh? We gotta keep it for the movements. Because that's what we care about are the movements. We want to up the squire so that we can get the focus. We really want focus on everybody, if we're being honest. So I might keep her as a chemist just because I would like more things unlocked for her, I think. Nobody else is quite at a mastery yet. Except for our beautiful Eustacia. We love her. Okay. She needs a headpiece. She can't really wear much, though, because they're not really allowed to wear much in the monk class, so to speak. He's got 1,000 job points? Jeez Louise. He can do a lot. Okay. Imitates the dull tales of a famed professor to induce slumber. Oh, that's funny. You become like a lecturer professor to induce sleep? That's funny. Berserk. Hard-won coin. Obtains Gil. Doom. What else do we got? Blood doctrine. Reduces faith. Increases faith. Welcome back, Leaf. Reduces bravery. Probably increases bravery. Yeah. The unit will join your party. I don't know if I give a shit if units join my party. Avoiding the... Greatly increases the likelihood of avoiding speechcraft. Ooh, so orators can equip guns wherever, huh? I might keep that one. You're fine, Leaf. You can go do whatever you want. You ain't locked here with me. Go do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna take Doom. I'm gonna take Mimic. And I actually might take Preach. Because I might be able to use it on someone like Kinsessa, who's like hella bad at it. She just has nothing that works. High Potion is good. We can take High Potion. Knight, we already have parry, so I don't care. White Mage, she doesn't have a lot of MP, so there's no real point in doing that. Black Mage, an Order, he's still got 120. I just don't care about Entice at all. Defraud, I don't care about stealing money. What's Beast Tongue? Against creatures, even if not an Order. Oh, allows the use of speechcraft against creatures, even if not an Order. That's such an odd choice. Oh, that's fair, Leaf. Yeah, sometimes we get into the thick of it, but usually we're pretty chill. Every once in a while, if something, you know, crazy has happened, we might chat, but we like to chat about as many other things as we can. Okay, learn. Here we go. Here's all the jump abilities. Ooh, I kind of want the Dragon Heart, though. It moves the tiles of any height, regardless of its jump attribute. That could be really good, too, though, because he's a Dragoon, so he can jump anywhere he wants. That could give him really good range. So I got vertical jump, too. Let's grab horizontal, too, so that we got both of them. And we're not too far down. And then we don't have enough for anything else. Okay, so we might hold it for the others. Because horizontal jump, I think, is where the good stuff as. Okay. Squire, Chemist, Knight, Archer, White Mage, Black Mage, Thief, Dragoon. Okay. What do I have as his... Oh, I have the Thief stuff. And he doesn't have a, whatchamacallit, reaction yet. Okay, that's fine. And then we've also sent Timothy a couple times, so let's just check out Timothy's job. Yeah, he's got a bunch now. Critical condition fully... If the unit receives damage and is in critical condition, fully restores the unit's HP. Okay, we haven't learned what critical condition means, so I'm a little concerned with that because usually we just get killed straight out. So I'm going to take some of these other ones, I think. I would like him to have revive, so I'm going to take that because that's beautiful and helpful. Remove status ailments, Doom, Shockwave. Ooh, I wanted this one where you can hit a bunch of people in a straight line. Yeah, we're going to take that one. Absolutely going to take that one. Okay. Anything else that he doesn't have a lot of MP, so it doesn't make sense to go with these guys. Oh, yeah, he's got Geomancer abilities. Ignore terrain. Do what you gotta do, Leaf. It's all good. It's all good. Sinkhole. Yeah, okay, so these you have to use on, like, the place you're on, is what I have learned. So we're just gonna go to the front, and we're just gonna grab them from the front. I think is the only way to go about it. Chemist. Not much he can do. And Knight. We got Perry. And he's got some other Knight stuff. So what's his secondary ability? Items. Huh. We don't need it now because he's got Raise. So I might actually put him on... I think I'm going to put him on Arts of War, maybe. So that might be... Or Geomancy might be the way to go. I feel like Geomancy's so weak. Geomancy's so weak. But so is Arts of War to some extent. Eee, that's so difficult. We'll put him on Geomancy. We'll put him on Geomancy. No worries. Whatever works for you.
Yes?
Does she have any? She's got 884. So, okay. D, 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 D. So, let's learn the abilities then. Boom, 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 boom. She's got Parry. Let's go for... We've got all the Wrens, so let's get the shield. Let's get power. And let's get magic. 166. Apparently, we learned that aim works with melee weapons, which was good to learn. It's very good to learn. Attack a distant unit. Purification could be good. Ooh, recovers HP upon moving. We don't really need her as a knight, do we? Because Dadley also let us know that the character would have to be these levels in all of those. Not that just like one of them could do that. You'd have to have those for all your characters. We only need a level 4, so she has to be a level 5 in Monk and a 2 in Dragoon. So we're gonna switch her to a Monk, I think.
Very well.
So that she can do better at this kind of stuff. She's got a few here. We're gonna go ahead and take to attack a distant unit, to an adjacent unit, Doomfist. We'll take Doomfist. Take Doomfist. Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun. You could work on it now while you got stream up. That would be fun. Okay, and then we will change. Oh, because now her, like, equipment and stuff has changed. Oh. Okay, well, we'll put Fundaments on the other one. Or not Fundaments. Arts of War, because she doesn't have it yet. Okay. And then...
Oh?
Miss Geomancer. What level do you have to be to do the Geomancer stuff? That's level 5. That's level 5. This is level 2. So she could be other things because she's already level 5. But let's learn the abilities. Let's learn the ones that we've been like so far without. Attacks at the same skill. Attack boosts. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. So we're just going to grab a bunch of these. Okay, cool. And then what do the Geomancer ones need? They need, like, Order and Dragoon. Geomancer and Dragoon would have to be together. I think we already have our one dude like that. Because Dragoon comes from what? Thief? And to get Thief, you'd have to get an Archer. This is the hard part. That's very funny, Leaf. Because she's the only Geomancer we currently have, so I might leave her where she is. And then...
All right.
Okay. Well, that's going to depend on what you like to eat, though, because that's the important part. Vertical range is improved. Slow, stop, float, gravity, meteor, mana shield. MP is reduced rather than HP. Levitate. To warp instantly to destination tiles. Yeah, that's right. Swift spell. Okay. I think we're gonna take Delays the passage of time. I'm gonna take slow. And I think I'm gonna take stop. And then we're gonna save for some of the others. Summoner. Squire. 1845. 281 for the Black Mage. We don't necessarily need the Blizzara or the Thundara if we've got the first ones. That's the thing. Okay, so we'll hold for that. And then we can check Concessa. Blindness. Sleep. Disable. Confusion. We're gonna grab sleep, I think. Upon receiving any type of magic, it recovers MP. Against physical attack. Ignore weather and monofont. Recovers MP upon moving. That could be really good too. I think I'm gonna take the monofont. And I'm gonna take absorb. I think those are the two that we're gonna go with here. Ooh, we got enough for focus. Oh, and enough for movement. That's a difficult one. We'll go focus. Because at least it can up it really quickly. Versus the other ones, it's kind of hard. Ooh, we can get the archer ones. Oops. Where's the archer? There she is. Let's get the aims. We love that. Black Mage, Order. Okay. And then we will change her secondary one, since she's so bad at casting for some reason, to Fundaments. And we're going to put Mana Font on her. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, sticky notes really do help, though. I will say, sticky notes can help a lot to keeping your brain, like, actually intact, you know? Restore HP. Yep, I like Chakra. Chakra is one that I like a lot. Okay. We're going to take her off this white mage, dark mage stuff because she's awful at it. We've mastered the Squire abilities. We've unlocked every single one. Chemist. Now, hold on. Is focus just for the Squire? Yeah, because... Okay, I see. Because it's increasing the attack. Okay. Boo. 131 for the archer. She's got an aim on her. Okay. 147 still. Okay. So she's fine. Stacey's chill. All of them are pretty chill as well. They only got like 300 and something. He's got 412, which maybe is helpful for a thief. Stealing things. No, because we're holding for him. Because I just don't care about the thief, archer, and geomancer, huh? Interesting. We like Bertram as our thief, though. That's the hard part. Okay, I think we'll leave him where he is. And let's move a little bit so we can get the errand people back. You're fine. I'm just gonna move back and forth between these two so that it can't give me a fight. And I don't have to click the flee button. It will take a few clicks, but it will be fine. We'll get there eventually. There they are. All right, let's go ahead and bring them back.
Right then.
The task ended in great success.
I'd consider that. Anything else, comebacks?
Okay, now we got these guys back. This crew should have a shit ton of abilities in there. Yeah, in their specific ones. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go... Allows unit to throw items at the items command. Okay, so you do still have to take the items command. Understood. We're gonna grab the... We're gonna grab high potion. We're gonna grab ether and high ether. We'll clock it there. 23, 53, we can go aim +2, because he should have a gun on him. 143, 49, 103, and we should be good. Okay, so Chemist level 5 is on here somewhere, I think. Okay, it is Chemist level 8 that you would have to be in order to do that. So what can you be from being a chemist? I think you would go into the white mage or the dark mage or something like that. So we'll pop him into black mage because that's how you get to summoner, I think. And I don't think... Oh, no, we should actually. Hold on. Yeah, this guy's going to be our... Because we got a time mage. Griffin's our black mage.
Aye.
This guy was going to be our summoner. So we got to put him into time mage territory. Oh, yeah, Leaf. I'm always checking chat. I want to make sure I'm talking to folks. Pepperoni's good. Pepperoni would probably be a good one to do. Let's grab... We're going to go ahead and become the time mage.
Very nice.
So we can up this job ability here. We're going to have to get him a staff. Okay. Don't think he's got much for this besides haste, which is still pretty good. Doo-doo. Squire we'll have to wait for. Chemist. Knight. 204 on an archer can be good. We'll take that. White mage. He's gonna need more MP, huh? Because he's got a bunch of black mage stuff. Magic counter could be good. I do like magic boost. I think we're just gonna take more. Yeah, I want to take death. Because that's the one I didn't take on our current black mage. I'll take Blazara. And we're gonna go... We're gonna have to change this up. So we're gonna have to get rid of that. And then instead of white magic, we're gonna make it black magic. No reactions, none of that. And movement +1, good. Yes, definitely Leaf. Gotta have that jazz. So he will be headed into whatchamacallit territory.
Oi, oi.
She's a geomancer. We put her on a monk because someone else needs that. Oh yeah.
Very well.
Because Knight doesn't lead anywhere is the problem. Knight does not lead anywhere helpful. So what other things do we have? Archer, Thief, Geomancer, Knight, Monk, and Dragoon. Summoner, Orator, Dragoon. A lot of things come from Dragoon, which is a Thief, which comes from an Archer. So let's put her back at the Archer.
I'm eager for battle.
And then we'll learn some shit. Yeah, she can take the little baby aim. No bread for no sandwich? You probably should have checked that first, my friend. Probably should have checked that one first. Okay. So we can put her on all of the... I'm gonna go... equip heavy armor. And put that on her, I think, instead of parry. So that we could put some on her even though she's a monk. And then we'll grab some of these 250s down here. Like rending speed. So we gotta give her a bow. We'll give her a headpiece. And now she'll still be allowed to wear some heavy stuff if I can put that on. She doesn't really have abilities in anything else. She's got a Phoenix down if we absolutely have to, but... We'll go parry and equip heavy armor. So she can still wear the heavy stuff. We'll put a golden on her. So she needs a headpiece. She's got a good shield. And a bow. Okay. It's expired? My friend, I don't know what to tell you. That sounds like your own downfall.
Good choice.
Okay, we changed this guy. Okay, we can't get a staff here. Alright, we're gonna have to go down to the other places. Probably to the castle, I would assume. So the new place might give us some good outfits. We're not going to fight. Okay.
Looking for
let's try
Alt, you're
this
in
place.
safe hands with me.
Nope, apparently not. Okay. What about for, like, monks? No, you don't give us jack shit? Damn. Well, they give us that at least. Okay. Alright, so they give us some of this stuff. 2 out of 4? What do you mean 2 out of 4? Wait, so we have some? Wait a second. Lemons and lime with pepperoni and cheese? I don't know, my friend. That doesn't sound great.
Yes?
Okay. Okay, that's Labian. Check Oliver. We need a staff. We need a vest for him. It was serendipity maybe that we were checking? Do we have a helm for her? We do. We have a close helmet. Okay. Didn't realize we had a close helmet. Okay.
Me.
Alright, well that's good to know. And then he's still a chemist. But he's like a level 5 chemist. Maybe we should switch him too. Because these guys with the summoners and the orators. Orators from Mystic, which is from White Mage. So let's put him here.
I can do this.
And we'll put chemist on his secondary job, Jazz. So we'll put him on items. And then he still doesn't have any abilities unlocked, so to speak. He's gonna have to get some better stuff that up his magic-y things. A couple of staffs. Okay. I don't even know if he... Okay, we haven't unlocked anything. We don't have Raise. How much would Raise cost? We'll give him... Cura. Probably good. Okay. Now let's unlock some shit. Okay, so outfitter.
Looking for order. Who needs outfitting?
Fitting. Let's go to Labian. Nothing. No headpiece either. Okay. They do have stuff for her. Oops. So we'll just give her the bow.
This is your anything.
And then probably nothing for anyone else, correct? Yeah, okay.
Will that be all?
So we're gonna have to go to a place that has like stuff for mages, like staffs. Ooh, Magic City. Well, duh. Of course the Magic City would.
Greetings. How good choice.
Okay. Go ahead and give a mage staff. Ooh, Celebrant's Miter. Hat employed by the clergy in religious ceremonies. Possesses mystical properties. Raises magic attack power. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Chameleon Robe. Dyed with pigments extracted from shining green stones. Blessed with a sacred power. Grants immunity to instant KO. I will take that. Thank you. I think we're good there. So confirm. And I kind of want to equip all my mages with that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. I saw Jujitsu Gi. Singlet woven in distant lands, favored by martial arts practitioners. Protects against sudden death. Raises physical attacks power and grants immunity to KO. Okay. Well, I definitely want the magical one. So that should be confirmed. And then... So she doesn't need any of that. Okay. The gi would lower her health, even if it gives her immunity, so we're going to keep that the same. Oh, very nice. Jujitsu gi would up his. Everything else, I think, lowers his health, so we're going to give him one.
This is your anything.
And then Morgan's got a gun because we love giving them guns. Thank you. We'll give him the Celebrant, the Chameleon.
This is
Both
most
good. Flame shield and spear, I think, are gonna be the highest anyways. Yeah, he's gonna stay at upping his physical. So nothing for these guys because this is Magic City, I believe, is why. We're gonna go ahead and give her the gi.
You won't be disappointed.
Alicia, we probably could. We'll give her that. Give her the robe and confirm.
This is your benefact.
This is very nice. I'm gonna give all my magical people this stuff. It's perfect. Give them all the new things.
This is most.
Ooh! Haven't seen this yet. Iron fan. When folded up, this enormous fan with its iron ribs doubles as a fighting pole. Cool. Sure. She can have that instead of the folio. I don't have an issue with that. Miter, chameleon, and confirm. I like her with the axe. I think it's beautiful, lovely. We'll put the gi on her and confirm. Poison and ice don't really matter because they're kind of all the same. We will give him the miter and the chameleon though.
This is any.
And then she won't have any armor here because the chameleon would severely not help her. Then Josian and Nicola. I want her to keep the gun. We can give her the miter. Ooh. Maybe we don't give her that, actually. I think the wizard clothing is better.
This is
for someone like her and what she's gonna choose here. Her the miter, and her the chameleon, absolutely.
This is your benefact.
Bertram, we gave the gauche to, which I think works. No shields. We can give him the miter too. Oh, we don't quite have enough to give him the gi yet. Okay. He doesn't super need any. But I think that raises his... Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we can't afford that at all. Okay. Let me sell some shit. We're gonna sell all the stuff we don't need. 2 ancient swords. A Ramadan pistol. A poison rod. A battle folio. 2 flame shields.
You can't say fair.
6 wizard's hats.
Are you happy?
1 close helmet. 3 green berets. A bunch of brigandines. 4 wizard robes. 2 adamant beds. I sound like I'm doing that Christmas song that goes ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba da, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay.
Don't be a stray.
No wait, I want to go back and buy. I wasn't quite done.
After autumn, may I be of who needs outfitting?
I had 2. No, I had 1. Who did I have left? Bertram? Bertram, okay. Celebrant's miter. Jujutsu gi. Confirmed. We have Emmerich. Miter. Gi. Confirmed. And we have Ramza. Which I put all the diamond things on him, and I think I'm going to keep him in the diamond things. Because it would lower all of his actual health, but I just don't want... Okay.
That be all. Don't be...
So now he's pretty chill. I think we're okay then. So let's save after we've done all of that jazz. Nice, okay. Big old save, beautiful. I mean, if you've got the ingredients to make like a taco or something, you could do that. But check to make sure you got the ingredients first. Okay. Hey, we're in Cancer Month, let's go. Alright, let's do some plot. It's plot time! It's plot time!
Elder Simon! Be strong, Elder. Speak to me.
Lady Alma, what are you doing here?
God be good. Who did this to you?
You must leave this place at once, child. It is not safe. Men have come seeking the stone.
A Zodiac stone. Then it is as Alma said.
The Virgo stone is one of the crown jewels of Ivalice.
Ooh, and they stole it.
It was given into our keeping when Lady Ivalice was brought here for her fosterage, as proof of her royalty.
And the ones come to take it, who are they?
You are Alma's elder brother, Ramza Beowulf.
Uh-oh, don't tell me it was a
I
bail.
beg you, my son, leave them be. Block their way and they will only cut you down.
No, they won't.
Where's the bloody stone? Have patience. It's here somewhere. We need only look harder. Come, this leads to the lower vaults.
Elder, the church hunts me for the death of Cardinal Delacroix. They have branded me a heretic. Am I to assume the stones I now possess are the reason? Are the men who seek them behind all this? Who are they? Please, I must know.
Very well. You are caught in a web, Ramza. And the spider who spins it is the church's highest authority. High Confessor Marcel himself.
Damn.
He and his followers seek to restore the church to prominence. They have set Dukes Larg and Goltana against one another in the war's wake, that the people might grow wearier still of conflict.
I see. The longer the fighting lasts, the weaker the dukes become. And the more the people lose their faith in the crown.
That makes sense.
This would allow the High Confessor to further his influence.
Gathering the stones is part of that endeavor. He seeks to form the Zodiac Braves anew.
And in so doing, he would win the adoration of the masses. But Elder, the Cardinal used his stone to infuse himself with the strength of the Lucavi. If that is the true power of the Zodiac stones, then it is a terrifying thing indeed.
The High Confessor also craves might. As terrifying as you say it is, that power too may be his object. The power to rival entire armies. Ramza, you are unlike your brothers. You remind me a great deal more of your late Lord Father. You may well have what is needed to put a stop to the High Confessor's ambitions.
Wait here. I'm going after them.
And I with you.
We cannot leave Elder Simon here alone. Find a safe place to hide. Wait there with him until I return.
Very well.
Oh, she agreed.
I'll leave the stones with you, lest the worst befall me.
That's not a good idea.
Then I'll cast them into the Bugros Sea. I trust that will suffice.
No, never leave the valuable stones with the cleric of the party. Maybe in D&D, because clerics can do a little damage. But in normal games, they don't do the damage. They're gonna get... Oh, she's gonna get captured so quickly.
It pains me that I can do no more at times like this. How I wish I'd been born a man like you.
Come now, Alma. You have a strength all your own. I would be lost without you.
Ramza.
Now, take Elder Simon to safety.
Guest departure, she just got here, bro. She was never part of my party to begin with. Get your ass out of here. I should have stolen her equipment, though. Oh, no. Don't be a... No, not a consecutive battle. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. All right. We can do this. Consecutive battle. We can do this. Oh. Leafy, enjoy your food. I hope it tastes great. Yeah, laughing emoji indeed, Fox Daddy, because last time we had to do a consecutive battle, we had to fight Big Boss Man, and boy was it, we had to grind for a while, so guess we're about to find out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Orban Monastery, Vaults, second level. Second level. Okay. So we could try and take our weak baby boys. Because I don't think this is gonna be a crazy, like, crazy big boy fight. I could be wrong, though. But maybe we'll try it. Or maybe we just take our crew, man. I don't know. Can we see any women on the map? Are there any women on the map by chance? Ah, we don't get anybody on the map. Boo. Dang. Okay. Maybe I don't take Bertram then, because if there's no... Let's try it with our baby crew and see if we can get anything done. And if the baby crew can't do it because they're way too low leveled, then we will take... We'll take our normal people. We'll take our normal people. I don't know if she has stone. Does she have stone powers? Soil. Grassland. Wooden floor. So wood. Marsh or swamp. Stone and earthen wall. Okay. So she might be able to do it. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. We don't have a healer currently, so we'll take... No, Contessa I don't think has healing, does she? Alright, we'll try it. I don't think we're actually going to get this done here, but I want to see what it's like. I want to see who's here. They are all men.
Hold this passage until our return.
Understood, sir.
The crest of the Knights Templar. So they act for the High Confessor. Formidable though they may be, we cannot back down. They are the ones behind this war. We put them to rout. No matter what, we must protect the stone.
Okay, so we are correct to not take Bertram. I want to see level 25! Oh, Jesus Christ, we're going to have to stick to our main people. We're going to have to stick to our main people. Okay, this has become a game of we bring the same 5 units every single time. Because there's no fucking way, dude. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll bring Ramza down here. We'll cast some Tailwind. Gotta sacrifice the weak? Yeah. We'll probably just restart, but we'll see how it goes here. Wind Slash. Book, tree, brick, bridge. Jesus, I don't even think she knows that. Okay. What the fuck was that? Holy shit, he enacted something. Okay, I need to see how these guys fight. Because I don't know what's happening. Doom is 35%. Sleep is 45%. Stall is 35%. We'll get her belief up, because her belief's pretty shit, to be honest. Up, and it misses. Alright, that's fine and dandy. Totally fine and dandy. We do have a Dragoon, though, so maybe he can actually deal some damage here. Jump is at 100. Wait, how come I don't get to choose which jump it is? I've got a few. Does it, like, just only give me the ability of whatever one I have, I guess? Okay. Alright, we'll bring her in. Oh, that's right. She's got Mana Font on, so I need to be careful of that. He's got 18 MP. Okay. I don't know what he's casting either. What's the stone chance? 17% stone chance. Damn, what about this guy? 24%. Okay, let's try him. 100 damage is great. What is that he's casting there when he gets attacked? Okay, they're gonna recovery him. That's fine. I don't know what he's casting, but I'm so curious. I'm gonna move Ramza down to the time mages to kill these guys so they're not dealing... Oh, actually, he's still very... He's not hitting for much. So maybe we tailwind some of our own dudes here. And we'll keep all the squire abilities up. And then we'll try and, like, block the staircase. 130 damage. Jesus Christ. 99. He must not have hit him last time. That's really weird. Wonder why not. He's healing. Okay. He can hit a couple of dudes in a line because we gave him Shockwave. Nobody's sitting in a line right now. But I think we're going to go with the Chemist or the Time Mage because they want to heal. 112. He doesn't have Wind Slash, so... Yeah, we're going to go Shockwave. Deal some damage there. Oh, he healed mine too. Thanks, buddy. Oh, you healed mine too. Thanks, buddy. We can bring Mr. Dragoon down to fight, I think. There we go. Okay, so instead of saying jump plus whatever, the way aim does, it just shows you the range. Okay, now I see. So, when would his jump come back in? Because I don't see it on the timeline if I cast it. That would be my only worry, is I don't see it on the timeline, so I'm not sure when it would come back. Where is he? Is he before 11? 15! Ah, shit. No, he's at 7. So he will hit before the Time Mage does. Right? I think so. Okay, he's hard to find in there. Alright, what does Mr. Orator do? He can stall, he can preach. We can aim because we have a gun. We can aim because we do have a gun, in fact. We'll have to move if we're going to use it. Can we shoot him from up here? Will it go before him still? 7? At 12? Yeah, let's do that. Needed? We'll move her in a little. I think I took away her healing, if I'm correct, so we actually don't have a healer, which is very funny. To absorb MP, silence, and stone. We'll try to go stone on this guy. It's only 25%, but we might as well try. I guess it's one of those things where, like, the Mystics and the Time Mage stuff don't hit very much, but when they do hit, they're, like, really strong. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. Interesting. How very interesting. Okay. They're honestly not that strong. They're not nearly as strong as I thought they were gonna be. So this isn't too bad here. Cure on himself. I'm gonna move him in here. Can I get a line of them at all? Ah, I put... No, okay, he's in that. I was gonna say I put Ramza in the way of the line, but I did not. So I can just move him right in. Yeah, he's got... Oh, he's got revive. That's right. How well does his revive do? Oh, he has to be right next to them. So I'd have to put him here. And what's his revive chance? Oh, it is 100%. Okay. That's pretty cool. Goes for the orator. Okay. This is very interesting. We could do a jump on one of these guys. Ooh, just barely doesn't kill him, huh? How much does a regular attack do? Only 40? So he's gonna hit on that raise. Ooh, they're starting to do raise now. Oh, the baddies never used to do raise. Wait, that's actually really intriguing. The baddies are doing raise. Oh, interesting. Alright, well I'm gonna pop the jump on the chemist. Because it will still be helpful. So surprised. Okay. It was a miss, which is good. Everybody would get to go before them. These two are now... They're in a line again. They're finally in a line, but I don't think height-wise I can hit them. Ooh. No, it does have to be the same hit length. Okay. So can't quite reach Ramza. So I think I'm gonna go over here. Because revive doesn't cost me any MP on the monks, which is very interesting.
It's up to me.
He's gonna throw some recovery out. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I put them in a line now, huh? Okay. I'm not expecting really to win this one. This one's more for testing the waters on how these guys fight and what they're interested in doing. Huh. Because then I would go for him. And I would probably kill him, would be my thought. Cloak evasion, which is coolio. I would probably try to maybe stall him so that he can't go. Well, that's a miss. Yeah, that's the trouble with the orders and the mystic. Seem to be, they're super powerful if they hit. But if they don't hit, you're kind of in a lot of trouble. Okay, so we're going to lose those two next round anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a retry. It will be a change formation and retry because we don't want this crew. I think having too many folks that... I think we're going to have to stick with our main crew. Which hurts my brain and hurts my heart because I don't like to play that way. Although we can't really bring Bertram... So we can put somebody else in instead of Bertram. We could put Griffin in. He's almost all the way up there. Or we could bring somebody like Contessa as like a backup. But we'll bring Lady Agrias.
As you wish.
We will bring... Maybe I won't bring Josian. Because even though I love my chemist with a gun, she is all the way up on her job level.
Leave
so
this
maybe...
to me.
We'll only bring the ones that aren't fully up on their job level of our main crew. And so we'll bring Griffin
All right.
here.
At the ready.
At the ready indeed. Now we can skip through this because we already did this sort of dialogue portion. Still trying to do 99 damage. Jeez Louise. They're going to cast a bunch of haste, which makes sense. Okay. Now we're going to move Ramza down here. Oh, in this game, you can do things, and then you can move. So we're gonna Tailwind Nicola right off the bat, because she's probably gonna be the farthest from us. Then we're gonna move down here, and we're gonna block the staircase. Boop. She can cast black magic, and I bet she will hit a bitch if she can get up close enough. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Okay, how much does Fyra do? Recovers? What do you mean recovers? 64 damage. But it would heal him. Oh, interesting. So he likes fire, apparently. 64 damage. 88 damage, okay. Oh, how intriguing. Okay, well, we can't hit both of them. So maybe we'll have her cast her white magic stuff instead. Where we can do like a protect and a shell going off, maybe. So we're probably gonna keep them all like right here. I don't really want it on him. So let's cast it here. We'll target that, and then we'll move her to the back. Or let's move her to the side, because I have a feeling Griffin's gonna have to go in that back spot. So we'll wait him there. The hastes go off, and they do connect, okay. Yeah, that's to be expected. She can move forward. Oh, she can actually move here and hit, which is probably better. Holy Sword as per usual. We'll go North Swain. Nice.
Only one thing for it.
Emmerich can move into... we can put him here. Because I think that's where we're hitting? I don't even remember now. Okay. Aim 10 will make him 7. Which means he still hits a lot of these fuckers. So we'll go with that guy. And then Griffin can move in the middle. He's only got Cura, so that's not gonna help us there. What is this main dude weak to? 31 for fire. 31 for thunder. 39 for blizzard. Okay. Ooh, I have flare. Into intense heat. What does flare do? 104. I think this guy was weak to fire, right? Nope, 104, and he heals. No, he's gonna take 118, so I'm not sure what was happening earlier. Maybe flare's not considered fire magic. So we'll do it to him. So shell goes off to put some magic protects on everybody, which is good. And they actually succeeded in doing that, which is also very good. They're gonna start hasting everybody, which clocks. Yep. Double haste. Okay. These guys are pretty accurate. Shells are off. We're going to do another... because that's magic. We're going to do a protect in this exact same square. We're going to have her wait. Oh, he casted a protect instead of a haste. I guess he got haste from the other guys, huh? Whoa, instant KO. Holy shit. Okay, so these dragoons... deal a lot of damage. They deal a fuck ton of damage to my casters. Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful of that. I'm gonna have to be very careful of that.
Come then.
Huh. Alright, well, let's bring her down to kill some of these fuckers. They're so high level, bro. 78, 66, 72. Oops.
Take this.
Well, I clicked the A button, so I guess we're keeping it. He can still hit from here. It would put him at 11, though, so they would all get shots off on him. And he can't hit it. Okay, so it would put him too far up. This puts him at 9. So we would have to hit our level 10, which does good damage, but like... Oh, we could hit the 11 here. Let's do that. He only has Cura. He cannot raise, which means I think we're already done for here. But still feeling out where we're at. I'm a little intrigued here. So let me see what we can do. We'll hit a Blizzara on those two. He attacks her, which is an interesting choice. Oh, do they have some Dark Mage too? Oh, he's gonna go slow. Okay. Fair enough. It's not gonna be the one that we win, so I'm not super concerned. Yeah, because there goes my other caster. Okay. Alright. Let's go again. This is why, listen, casters are super powerful. But I'm a freak who likes to go into the enemy when I play. And you can't do that with casters because they get like one shot. So it's like, ugh. I really liked having the monk. I liked having Timothy because he has the chakra and the healing.
We will triumph.
And, well, Lavian recently became a monk. I don't know if she has it yet, though. No, we gave her Doomfist. I know Eustacia does, but Eustacia is so high level that I feel like we should not bring her. Mr. Order didn't do much. Round Elf was doing okay as a Dragoon. Serendipity's got a good bow, so we could probably bring her. The ones we saw for Geomancy were... We did not see Contortion. We saw Will-O-Wisp. And we saw Wind Slash, which she does not have. Okay. Maybe we bring our own Time Mage.
Understood.
And... maybe we still bring Nicola, because she is only level 7 here, so we'll still bring Nicola. We'll try this.
It's time.
Like a mixture of high levels and low levels. I don't know how it'll work, but we'll have to keep Nicola in the back is the thing. So we can't just run in if we're going to use casters, which is a little annoying, but sometimes that's just how it goes. But if he can heal too, and he's got raise, because he's a pretty high monk, which is very good. So, at least we know how this exact first setup goes. We're going to bring him down. And we're going to start using Tailwind. I want to make sure he's going as much as possible. We are going to position Nicola so her thing goes there. So he can move to this spot. I don't think... No, he's in Ramsa's line. Okay. It doesn't matter if we heal the front guy because he hasn't taken a hit, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna put it here. Is where we're gonna cast some of these white magic stuffs. We'll put the Protects on first because these Dragoons seem to be doing a lot of physical damage rather than trying to get the magical stuff because the Time Mages aren't really gonna attack us. We can put her here, although she can't hit the Dragoon, but she can hit some stuff in the back. She's got a good bow. Aim +1 would put her at 4. What does she do to the Time Mage back here? 42. Will not hit. Oops. Chemist is 63. Let's go for the Chemist, I think. We'll put him here. We could do a lot of good stuff here. Stop, slow. Let's cast haste. Let's do a haste and see if we can get haste on any of these 4. So I think that's a good cast. So protect goes off. Alright, we get protects on the ones who kind of need it. Ooh, we get 2 haste off. That's pretty good. For how accurate or inaccurate, I guess, haste can be. That's pretty fucking good. We're gonna leave him here, I think. We're just gonna straight up attack him. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'd like to know what that ability is. I'm gonna have to check my own Dragoon to see what that is. I really don't know. Ooh, Reflect went off. Okay. We're just gonna keep throwing out Tailwinds. We'll give it to our Archer since she's gonna have the aims and stuff. Well, I think she's only got aim 1, but... We're gonna let him go ahead and cast... We might try and get some stops off. Ooh, if we could hit a group, we could hit both of them. We're not gonna go till 10 though, which means if he moves, we don't hit him. What about slow? Slow puts us at 7. Immobilizes also 7. I'm gonna go for the stop, so even if the Dragoon moves... No, because I'd rather just straight kill the Chemist. I gotta be honest. I'd rather just straight kill the Chemist. So I think... we're gonna move out of the way. We're gonna back up. And... we're going to go for... We're just gonna recast Haste, I think. Maybe not. I'm so indecisive. Okay, we're gonna evasive. We're gonna evasive. Okay. He's going for the monk again, which is fine. Jumping on Ramza. Jumping on Ramza. Okay, so we could heal here. We could cast Regen, too. Which could be good. Right now, he's hella dying, though, is the only issue. That would be the only thing that worries me, because that opens them all up. Whereas if I cast Cura... It only heals him by 54, though. Which brings him up to, like, 100, I guess? Which means he would live. What does regular Cure do for him? 37 is 6, 7, 8. He would be just over 90. Okay, alright, we're gonna do it. It's not my favorite, but we'll do it. Just to keep him alive, because he's kind of like a block right now. It's like a little bit of a shield for everybody else, so... Can do more aims. I really want to focus on this Chemist and get his ass dead. 99? I thought it was only doing 90. Aw, damn it. I wasted my heal. That sucks. Alright, I will Tailwind. Maybe we move me back up. Because we could try some run. We haven't Tailwinded everybody, so let's Tailwind again. Keep our speed super high, I think. Because it ups our CT, which is really good in this case. Ah, he's going to heal himself. Shoot. Okay. I think we're going to have to go for some stops now. I can't hit both of them, though. And at an 8, they can move, depending on where I hit. Which I don't like. Slow puts me at a 3. So I could hit either one. Let's go for this guy. We'll at least change his CT. So he's not hitting so quickly. We can raise him back up. 56% chance? Why is it so low? Jeez, I don't know why it's such a low shot. My God. What is he casting? What the fuck? That's right, Dragoons have a shit ton amount of range. That's gonna be my biggest issue, is Dragoons have all that range. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and prepare for the range that the Dragoons have. Because they can attack my guys all the way in the back. Because of what they've got. Which isn't good. Yeah, this is a good point, huh? Immobilize is at 4. So if we can move him into a space where he can hit, like here maybe? We could immobilize so that they can't move at least. Ugh, I still can't hit them both. They're doing a really good job of staying separated. What about just straight black magic? But it doesn't matter because I can't hit both of them. If I move him forward into like stupidly dangerous positions, I could go for the time mage. It's just highly unlikely is all. Maybe I should just keep going for haste in this circle we have it. Haste is very good. Maybe I should just keep doing that. Oh, it's gonna hit the dragoon. Dang. That sucks. And it hasted him too, which I don't love, but at least it got all of our people. Okay. I'd probably bring him here. I would try some Arts of War. 40%. 36%. 46. 30. 37. Okay, so highest I think was Helm. No, there was a 46% in there for shield maybe? Okay. Good. Shield destroyed, which is good. We'll go ahead and have her do another Cura. Ah, that heals him though. Which isn't great. We can, I don't know why her raise percentage is so low. I mean, I get that her faith is 67, but you would think it would at least have a tiny bit better of a shot than that. I guess it doesn't super matter if we raise him, though. And he, yeah. I don't understand. Nicola and Kinsessa have this issue where, like, for some reason their faith is so low, even though we're casters, and I have no idea how to do that. I don't even know what we're dealing with there. Alright, so let's think about this for a second. The dragoons are a problem, even though the time mages and stuff suck because they can do haste and the chemist can heal and all that. The dragoons are a problem because of their range. So they can hit my casters in the back, which means I'm definitely gonna need Emmerich. They don't believe in you? Literally, Fox Daddy. Their faith is like so low. And it's very funny because like Ramza has more faith than him. And faith means that you're a good magic person. So like I really should have Ramza on a magic class. Or somebody with even an ounce more faith. Because, boy, they're doing a shit-ass job at it. Okay. We got a lot of casters right now. I still like Timothy, bringing Timothy because he can heal. I know he's hella weak, but he's a really good heal is the problem. Maybe, okay, wait. Maybe we still bring Lady Agrius, just because we know we're taking her in every fight, so we as well. And we'll put Timothy behind her.
We will triumph.
We have Emmerich, who's gonna slaughter, because archers absolutely slaughter everything they touch. And then maybe we bring our own dragoon, just because he's got some good health here. But I would rather have our time mage casting... I'd rather have a time mage just casting health. Or not health, haste. Even if that's all this fucker can do, right? Like... Because I think that's all this dude can cast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's at haste. I'd bring Lad instead.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It might not be the greatest idea, but haste is so important. Like, haste and Tailwind and getting to move multiple times, or at the very least first, is, like, very valuable. Although, did I just make it so I don't have a healer? Ah, shit. I think I just made it so I don't have a reviver. Fuck. Alright. Probably have to restart again. We'll give it a shot, but... yeah, I think I just made it so I don't have a reviver. Damn. That was not smart. We'll keep Ramsay here. Maybe if we're doing, like... keeping him up here. Maybe he can help keep a defense, so to speak.
Fool.
Evaded.
I have you now.
Vigilance. He's doing something called vigilance. What is vigilance? I'm sure that's on our own dragoon, but I'm gonna have to check what that is. Go ahead and get our aims off. Aim plus 10 brings him to 6. What does plus 7 bring him to? 4? Alright, we're gonna go straight for that chemist. We'll move Lady Agrius here, because she can hit from a ranged base. She's not gonna be able to hit both of them, so we're gonna go with Northswain, just for the chance. Oh! Okay, he stole money from me, which is fine, I don't care. And we're gonna throw off a haste in this square right here. We're gonna keep him where he is, because I think he's safe there. Because I think that's far enough back that the dragoon can't reach him. Ooh! That's a quadruple haste. Of course this is the battle that I don't bring. I don't bring a fucking, like, healer with me. Is the one battle I probably needed it. Ooh, his rends are not very good for this guy. We're very low ren chance here. Okay. Can't quite reach him in the back, so I think we're gonna up the focus. Aim plus 7 goes off on the chemist, which I love. We can do some... oh, Timothy has a revive. So if I can keep Timothy alive, we'll be okay.
What to do?
But those dragoons are gonna hit him hard. So I don't know. Oh, the time mages have healers on. Interesting. Okay. Chemist is at an 8, so I need to be before an 8 with whatever I use on him. Ah, they all put me at 10? Shit, so I can't attack the chemist this turn. Okay. Puts me at 12. Who's the highest on their lot? Highest number they've got is an 11. So do I have anything that hits before then? I've got an 11 in aim plus 4. So we'll go for that. And then we'll go for a Northswain on this guy. Oh! I got the KO chance! Holy shit! Okay. I'm gonna try and block this guy from, like, coming up, I think. Holy hell. Oh, they have jump abilities, and I'm an idiot. Got it. Understood. Okay. I got the KO chance. Wow. Alright, I need to keep Timothy alive. I need to keep Timothy alive, although I have no way to do that. Both dragoons are gone, so I can't cast... That's the ability of the dragoon jump. I can't cast any of my time mage shit on them, because they jumped out of frame. Now I get it. Reflect is only for magic. I think we're just going to keep casting haste, man. It's what he's good at. We might as well keep it. If it resets, it resets. We're gonna go ahead and do some tailwinds to folks. We're actually gonna back up Ramza so that I can tailwind our time mage in the back there so that he gets an up speed as well. Yeah, we just reapply haste to everybody, which I will gladly take. What the fuck? Okay, that was a weird way to do haste, but I'll take it. He's still gonna get hit when these Dragoon jumps come down, but there's not much I can do about it. So this may be the time to move just a tad bit. But then I can't really hit them. I think I'm just gonna evasive so that I up my physical defense. Or parry, I guess, technically, not defense. Aim goes off and hits the time mage, which is cool. They're just gonna cure and recover themselves, I think, and I don't think Emmerich goes fast enough as an archer to be able to kill them. So I think we're just gonna focus on killing the ones that are up here. How do my Rens look? 40%? Okay, this guy, we might be able to do some shit. 47. Miss, damn. 10 and 11, huh? 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, and 7. Okay, where's my 11? 7? Oh, they all go under him. Shoot. Alright, so we'll send him off. Because I don't think we're going to be able to kill those guys. So we're going to focus on killing these guys. How much damage can she do here? 65? Let's just keep doing the bolt. I don't think it's a significant enough change, and I'm going to take the percentage chance that she gets it. We'll move her back in. So that she's blocking them a little bit at least. Ooh, casting protects. They've got interesting spells, don't they? We can do chakra here. Because it will heal Lady Agrias as well. And then we'll wait. They're finally on the ground, so let's see if I can hit them. Let's see if I can hit any of these fuckers with a stop. It would put me at 10. Slow puts me at 9. Immobilize also puts me at 9. So the answer is no. Okay. And a black magic isn't gonna do all that much. Fire does 57. Isn't a huge amount. And I can't really hit him there. Yeah, the problem is I don't want them to go before me because it hits a bunch of people in a row together, and I don't want to risk it on my own guys. So maybe I'll just go for reflect. That only goes for one of them. I'm just gonna I think maybe I just keep doing haste. It's kind of crazy, but maybe I'll have him go stand in the haste. Even though he might be able to be hit by a Dragoon there, which scares me a little bit. But I'll just keep doing haste. Fuck it. He's got enough MP to keep doing haste. The protect misses. That's good. I want to kill that guy before they cure him if I can. They're all going for Lady Agrias, which I do not appreciate. Good miss. Good miss. I don't like that they've got raise possibilities, but it is what it is. Cure didn't work. Beautiful. Can Ramza kill him? 72. We're gonna take it. You can take as much money as you want, fool. Will Shockwave hit anybody here? I don't think so. If I was on the same floor, sure. But I think we're just gonna Chakra again. Keep their health up, since he's kind of a healer here.
The next move is key.
Yeah, I don't like that cure coming out. I need this fucker dead. And I need him dead today. That cure comes out. If I attack, can I hit him from here? I can. Alright, he's dead. Which is good. That's progress. We're gonna keep Emmerich right here. Can Lady Agrias hit from here? She cannot. So, well, she might with a different attack. Yeah, she can with a different attack. So Holy is 65. Cleansing doesn't hit. Judgment is 55. Okay, we're gonna go hallowed. Ooh, well, I don't think we needed silence, but we cast it.
Let's go.
Okay. I would love to get him in a space where he's dealing some actual stops here. Stop is 10. Slow is 3, which isn't bad. Immobilize is also 3. Let's see if we can get it off. Ah, he shield parried it. That sucks. Okay. We're gonna keep moving Ramza forward here. We already award his shield, yes? No, we didn't. 72% because he parried it. Dang, miss. Alright. Reflect went off. Okay. He's gonna go for Ramza. But now because he jumped, I can now get down here and do a whole ass shockwave. Let's fucking go. It's not a huge amount of damage, but it's damage to both of them, which is super helpful. Ah, shit, they got the raise for 143. Oh, God. Can I kill him back again? I can do a good chunk.
Onward.
Okay, we're gonna bring her here and have her make sure he's dead. Her holies don't cost anything, so we might as well use it. Okay. You can attack all you want. I'm not worried about that. We can go ahead and do... We can't quite reach them yet. If I move him, I don't think he'll be in range. Hi, Dadley. Welcome. Dadley, we just walked into another consecutive battle, which I'm trying to figure out what the best abilities and stuff here are. So I'm not intending necessarily to win at the moment. Just trying to be like, okay, what would be, you know, like a powerful way to, characters we can bring in, so to speak. I can't quite hit them. I don't think I'm gonna get over there. So we're gonna move this way. And I think we're just gonna evasive. I should have cast haste. They're really coming off, huh? That one is gonna jump. So I don't want to move Ramza 2 out of the way. I'm gonna do a focus here. Just keep upping his attack. Oh, that's right. Jump is like aim. It's on the tile. So if I can move them, they don't get hit by it. Okay. You remember this battle? Yeah, I have been playing around because I was trying to figure out what like abilities and like classes and stuff to bring, and the Dragoons, because these ones have the range you were talking about. Also, I figured out how to get my own Dragoon range. They can hit my casters even like a couple back. So I was trying to figure out, okay, what kind of casters can I bring? What can I not bring? Etc. So I'm working on it. We're not doing too bad right now, actually. We got the like super low % chance that Lady Agrius's ability will just instant KO. We got it on one of those Dragoons up there, which was perfection. Yeah, the North Swain. We got it on one of the Dragoons. I was like, hell yeah. 78. Okay, I'm gonna hit these guys. Nice. Okay, perfect. Jump is fine. I'm gonna move him down now. See if I can cast stop. Ooh, so close, but not quite. Can he hit from here? Is that still too far? It's too far for stop. Okay, so he's not gonna be able to quite hit him regardless. Nice indeed. So maybe we just black magic him before he gets the chance to cast, maybe? When is the chemist going? Oh, chemist is on too. So chemist is gonna get to go regardless. So maybe I just re-haste up here, to be honest. Because at this point, haste is like so powerful that I kind of just want to keep casting it over and over. Did we kick butt and cast flames? Ah, shit, they got the raise again. I gotta kill this chemist. Andrew, we're feeling out how to best fight this one and what classes to bring. And this is about our third or fourth test around with stuff, and it's actually going pretty decent here. Based on what I was trying to figure it out. I was figuring out we can't really bring too many casters and stuff like that. So it's going pretty good there. 42, 33, 27. Shield, I think, is the highest. Ooh, we got a rent. Let's go. Nice. Triple haste. Let's go. Triple haste. How much does my attack do? 49. How much would an aim do? So he's at 6, so I'd have to go before 6. So that would keep me ahead of him. Is that enough to kill him? It is. Okay, so the chemist will be dead, which is good.
Reckless.
Yes, we are winning, Jamie. We are indeed. At least currently. We'll see how it continues. We're gonna try and cast some stops and slows, I think. Maybe an immobilize. We'll go with that.
Come on.
Ramza's got good attacks here. 53% chance. Nice. Okay, we're destroying all his shit. I love it. Chemist is dead, which means they can't heal anymore. So I can have him do shockwave up here, which is beautiful. Hit both of them. I think we're actually gonna do this. Holy shit. Whoa, I think we're actually gonna do this. This is kind of cool. We got immobilize on them, which is very nice. They're at 5 and 4, so any aims I do are gonna hit afterward, but he can't move. Yeah, he can't move because we got immobilize on him. I just might go for the big one and kill him outright.
No room for error.
We'll bring her in. Let's bring her to the back. Will you grind in March, the deity team? I might. We'll see. Who knows? 65 damage. 60 damage. 55 damage. We'll go for the multiple here. It's okay if we hit Timothy. I'm not worried about Timothy. He's chill. We'll go here. Maybe we can get him to move before jump comes out. Yeah, so he gets to move, which is great. I don't think he has a revive. I'm pretty sure Timothy was the one with the revive. So, as much as I would love for him to kill him, well, he's not immobilized though, so he might jump. So let's just kill him. Let's just kill him. We'll take it. Let's not risk it. Oh, he was doing it to Emmerich. Yeah, that's pretty smart, I gotta admit. Okay, that's a fight 1.
So this is Virgo.
Uh-oh.
And what a beautiful maiden she is.
To the lower vaults, quickly.
Victory. Any mobile games you'll be playing? I play Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. Because I've always been a Plants vs. Zombies fan. Okay. Let's see how we leveled up here. Learn some abilities. Sal, poison blindness, etc. Steel. Increasing their bravery could be good. Oh, let's get the JP boost. So that way we can put that one on. Oh, he's got a good amount of chemist stuff. Although I don't have him on chemist, that's probably why. Monk. Just Cyclone, okay. Thief and Mystic a little bit. Not big. I really don't need the mage stuff because he doesn't have a lot of MP. So we'll hold those. Okay. go ahead and put the job points on him. So that that's there at least. And then Emmerich has some. Was the easy fight in this consecutive battle? Well, that's okay, because at least they let me save before we go on to do any more. So I don't have to worry about doing the too hard one, at least in this exact moment. Did I get enough for focus yet? Not quite. Okay. But I don't think any of these other ones are gonna help me. Nope. We didn't bring Bertram or Nerclia or Josian. We did bring Lady Agrius. She's got abilities. Counter tackle, axis, movement. Okay. Nothing we want there. She's got a little MP. Aim works for regular, whatchamacallums, which we learned for melee weapons. So we'll take an aim. Because what do I have her on? I have her on items. She can do potions and Phoenix Downs. Okay. Because you don't usually use her normal weapon, to be fair. You usually use her, like, holy whatever, so...
Alright.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. See what time mage he has. Ooh, we could give him gravity. I think I'm gonna take the gravity. Does he have enough for anybody else? Oh, he might have enough for parry if we don't already have it. Nice, okay. Archer, we don't super care about the aims on a magic boy. But... Oh, did we get any black magic abilities?
Alright.
We got 280, but it's not really anything that I would want. I think. We'll take Blizzara. Because that's currently what I have him on. Now we can put on parry at the very least. Okay, and then the other one we took was Timothy. Purification. Status ailments from oneself. Okay. Yeah. I'm okay with him being kind of like the purifier version of everything. Ooh, does he have enough for parry? He's already got parry. Cool, then I don't have to worry about that. Squire, not enough for focus. Chemist, don't super care. Geomancer, I don't think that's quite enough to learn any. Nope. Okay. So we'll leave him where he is then. He's already got parry on there. And that was the crew that we brought, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and save. And then we will end it there for tonight. And we will check out the harder fight on Wednesday. Because I'm sure we're gonna have to grind and we're not gonna be able to take any of that progress. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, y'all. Let me exit out here. Okay. Beautiful. Cool. Alright, y'all. It is time to end stream. Let me see if there's anybody for us to raid tonight. Let's see. Is there anybody for us to raid? $20. I don't think so. Not seeing too many folks out and about on a Monday night. All right. Well, with that being the case, I think we will go ahead and head out here. And we should be good to go. I'm just double checking. I'm going through the list. Oh, there is someone doing board games. And there's someone doing Gartic phone too. Okay, let's raid to our Gartic phone folks, because that way people still want to play, they can. I think that's the correct one. Okay. They're over there playing Gartic phone, so we'll give them a little raid. Send a few people their way. Thanks, y'all, for staying with me here tonight. It was very fun to have you. Dadley, I know you weren't here for very long, but I hope you have had a good day today. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks to Andrew and Jamie and Fox Daddy. Y'all are fabulous as per usual. Leaf, thanks for being here for a while. That was very nice to chat to you. Gal for stopping by earlier. Nocturnal for stopping by earlier. Theta for talking about Critical Role earlier. Rythan for popping in and out. And everybody else who chatted for a little bit and stopped by. I appreciate you guys. A reminder that we will be live on Wednesday, but then not next week. And then from there, it's going to be touch and go. So just check in at 7 p.m. EST. And if we're live, cool. If we're not, then we're not having it that day. All right, y'all. Good night. I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll see how hard that second fight actually is. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.